frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave on my head is red like old news.
Hi guys, it's Yapanif. Guys, what can I say? It's really, really sad day today. Really, really sad day today there. It looks like the timepiece gentleman is gone. Gonski. And look, I gotta tell you, I don't get a lot of joy out of this here. I've just been on the phone with a corporate lawyer friend of mine, and let me just give you a bit of the drum there. And he says to me, he's also got a nickname, Crime Piece Gentleman. There we go. Here's my professional opinion as someone who deals with distressed businesses. When he announced they weren't building the store, it triggered a default. Nice shirt. To Roman and the others, within 90 days can be recovered by bankruptcy trustee, and they have more unsecured claims. Same thing goes for certain consignment. Value of his inventory and net worth, he is insolvent and needs to figure a way out. Bankruptcy is a possibility, in which case anything is possible. Basically, this guy here is saying to me that the whole watch market, he reckons the watch market is slowing a bit, and he thinks it's because of this raise. It's triggered a default. And he said, Anthony's a great marketer, but his flaw is that he thinks he's the smartest guy in the room.
Hey, what's up, Archie?
Hey, man, great business people surround themselves with better people. And let's be honest, this guy surrounded himself with Dylan, Mike, and Marco, who are smarter and more experienced, and they take advice. Marco surrounded himself with inexperienced, unqualified psychopaths, none of whom are qualified for the jobs they're doing. Even Marco is no vintage watch expert compared to some of, like he mentioned, Paul Duggan. And these guys have been in the business 30 years. I mean, look, guys, this is the breaking news. This is the breaking news there. It is swamped. Absolutely swamped. Very quickly, just get these super chats, then we'll introduce the crew. Chris, Horology House, Essery, $2. AC, Crime Piece owes me for 50 Daytonas. Help! And Car Fun, $10. AC, congrats on the win. Tim Wright is Journalist of the Year. He had Marco's alleged ex on the stream earlier. Ask him about it.
Confirmed.
I will.
Let's not say it's confirmed.
And ABC, £5. Imagine a teacher pretending to run off with a student as a PR stunt, only to reappear and still expect parents to let him tutor the kids. Yeah, very good point. What did his ex say? Was she nice? I didn't see the interview. Tell me what happened.
So she joined the live stream. Whoa.
Yeah.
And first of all, she confirmed. I asked her to send me a picture of her with Marco. It checks out.
Is she a nice girl? Tell me this. Was she nice?
She's a wonderful girl. A wonderful girl. Sweetheart.
So why did she want to come on? Tell me this. Why did she want to come on?
To get Instagram
Well,
what was her
followers.
act?
Apparently,
Yeah.
it's a pattern. She has loaned Marco money in the past, which he has refused to pay back. Not even, and she said, I would even, and it was after She lost her job. Can you believe it?
Oh, JJ,
How much
you're
did she
killing
loan
my
him?
ears.
Well,
What? I hurt your ears? I'm hurting your ears?
Yeah, it's a little loud. Your mic is a little
it's the
loud.
scratchy, bit scratchy there, JJ.
she didn't say
So-
how much. I said it's okay. She said it's not a huge amount of money.
Yeah, but it's still, it was
But it's-
significant if you're unemployed.
Yeah, yeah.
And
it's
she
the
asked
whole-
for it back.
She asked for it back. She asked for a portion of it back. She
Yeah.
said she would even settle for 50%, but he said that because his friend robbed him, that
Yeah.
basically he stole her money.
Yes, rob
He
her.
doesn't owe her anything because the money she loaned him were stolen. So in his mind, and then he blocked her in 2019.
My God.
Yeah.
Again, we have no receipts of this, guys. So, like, I want to see receipts. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to claim anything.
Well,
until we see
no, but hang
evidence.
on. If you're in
No
no,
reason
hang
to
on.
lie.
If you're in a loving relationship, you don't normally have documents and things like that. You say, right, I'm going to lend you a bit of money, right?
She joined. I
And-
should confirm. She not only joined with her real name.
Yeah.
She also said she can send me text message conversations, anything
what's
that I
her
want.
Can we use what's her first name, just so I don't say the woman? What was her first name?
Valentina.
Valentina. Okay. And
Then
is
did
she
she
good
go
looking,
on
by
to
the way?
accuse-
Is she good looking, by the way?
She's very beautiful. Yes.
Sorry.
Guys, can you hear me
Sorry,
better now?
sorry.
Any
Yeah,
better?
it's a little
It's
loud.
very loud. Loud.
Then she went on to accuse Bill Cosby, right?
We got some.
Here we go. Mark P, £5. No matter what the outcome it is a complete and utter farce and puts the watch community in a bad light. These guys are idiots. 100%
100%.
agree.
And
100%.
by the way, congratulations to Mark. That's the new overseas blue dial he just got.
Nice.
Works
Better-
right now.
We also
Better-
had
better
Watch
now?
Gringa
That's
join
better. That's
us
better.
in the chat. So I'm drinking wine to her.
Horological Freddy Krueger, $2. I seduced Crime Piece and he's relocated to my farm.
Arch,
One more
can I tell you, Arch? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
After this one.
Yeah, go on. Alfredo CGC, $20 Mexican. Archie was right about fraud piece, felon man. Thank you very, very much.
Arch, I gotta say, I love you, but I really wanted to kill you today. All day
Why's
I'm
that?
driving around doing errands and going to meetings, and all I keep doing is mini me, mini me, mini me, mini me, mini me, all day long. I can't stop doing it. I'm like-
It's a worm tune. They call it a worm
Yeah.
tune, I think.
Earworm,
Archie, you
earworm,
have-
Arch, earworm.
Earworm. That's it. Earworm.
I do have a bit of evidence also to submit, Arch. I've been doing some investigating, and remember a
Wow.
while back he did hire somebody who was disabled, right? He was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that's the guy in the wheelchair.
right. So he did comment on Instagram saying, hold on, I agree, I was an unpaid intern there and was used for content because of my disability, just for the workplace not to be handicap accessible. I had to
Yeah.
leave my wheelchair outside the hallway whenever I came to the shop or the building upstairs. I wanted to grow a lot in the business, but then was fired because I was messaging God Watcher, who Anthony doesn't like. Everything happens for a reason. Glad I got out of there when I did, regardless of if this is a publicity stunt or they're finished.
If this is a publicity stunt, it's probably the worst one of all time. Who is going
But
to
I
be
mean-
happy?
It's like telling a joke. You've got to get to the punchline. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you get the joke out there when you've got them all, got their attention. Bam, the punchline. And I don't see the punchline. And you don't delete your Instagram account because you can't just turn it back on again. You know, that's
Yeah, I think it's all BS. Just saying that, there's some big happy ending coming. I don't see a happy ending coming in this one.
Hold on. It doesn't make the entire watch community look bad because not everybody fell for Codpiece Genital Stick. Might I remind you, the final boss
The time
Archie
crab
Luxury.
gentle Roy
didn't.
couldn't bamboozle Archie Luxury.
Archie-
Time crab gentle Roy.
Arch, I gotta say, you
$5.
saw this coming a million miles away. You saw it.
Well, I told you he wanted to sponsor the whole fridge. Normally with scammers, because it's free money, they just make all these. Can I tell you something in a minute? Let me just read this comment. I want to tell you something really personal. Bursa, $5. Another one bites the dust, and AC3 continues to survive like a carpet beetle. Can I get a loud? It couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of quants. Thank you.
By the way, Arch, what do you think about my T-shirt?
I love it,
by
man.
our
It's
good
beautiful.
friend Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo sent this to
Oh,
me. He sent me the
man.
bear mo, and I gotta put up the
Ah.
poster. The poster also.
That's so cool, man.
Tim, you got to show Archie the picture of archery taking over San Francisco.
EPC acquisitions $2. Social media feeds on this drama. Ratings gold for all. Yeah. Let me tell you this. You know, with a con man, they always make big promises because it's not their money, right? You know what I mean? Anthony wanted to sponsor the whole fridge. How much for the whole refrigerator? And I told him it'd be $500 a month. And you know, he said to me, "We'll pay you more." Okay.
Yeah. So
Let me
so
just-
over the
let me-
top.
Let me just tell you something. You know who else made me
And you had to
bullshit
ditch David
promises?
SW, right? And you had to ditch.
Exactly.
House.
Federico. Because remember, he flew me to Bangkok to introduce him to wealthy collectors who he could sell watches to. And he promised me all sorts of things. Ooh, what a great.
Let's get out.
He promised. He promised me all sorts of things as well. And guess what? Nothing. It's like this. I've been on some dates where you meet a girl on an app, and then she gets really, really into you. She rings you every morning. She sends you a good night. You haven't even met her, but she's so
Catfished.
in tune with you. You know what I mean? You think, hang on a minute. No, not catfish. They just they think you are so Mr. Perfect. Nobody is Mr. Perfect. And then when you finally meet them, Bursa, $2, as sketchy as an email from a billionaire Nigerian. Sorry, my brains. Let me tell you this. It's like these. I was going out. I met this girl.
Oxley stayed high.
And
that
this was
bad.
years ago. This was 20 years, 15, 16, 17 years ago before I met my wife. And she thought I was perfect. I was in IT. She was an engineer. And I thought, hang on, she used to text me every morning, "How are you going today? It's only a couple days." Then when we finally met for dinner, she changed it within 2 minutes from a dinner date to a coffee date. And then I got to go back and wash my hair tonight. Because I wasn't perfect. You know what I mean? Like, she was so into me.
Yeah,
And
they
I
build you
thought,
up in their
you know-
mind, and they're not realistic, right?
And I see it a mile away. Now when I'm on the dating sites, and when someone falls so badly, they think you're so perfect. I say, "Hey, hang on a minute. I'm not that perfect. Just back up a bit. Back up. Nobody's that perfect. You haven't met me. You don't know me. Just you know what I'm saying?"
Coffee
become
date
a
is a
lot
good
slicker.
first date, though. It doesn't cost as much money, Arch. Coffee
No,
date
but
is a
she
good
turned it
first
from
date.
being a dinner date where we were going to spend our life together to all of a sudden, "Hey, let's make it a coffee date." And then I remember, because I decided, you know what? I had a bad vibe. The vibe. I'm into vibes, okay? I said to her, "Can I hold your hand?" We went for a bit of a walk. And she said no. Ooh.
Arch, by the
And-
way, I got another email from somebody
Yeah.
who bought a watch from Timepiece Gentleman. Like I said, I've been
Yeah.
doing some investigative reporting. Arch, okay? And Again, I gotta keep it anonymous. So he said, "So I bought a watch from Timepiece Gentleman before. I called my sales rep to ask what's up and to say, hey, I want to buy a watch online that they had online. He got a cryptic message back saying the website with all inventory will be back online soon, approximately next week, and for me to have patience as things are in progress."
Okie dokie.
Like, can I ask you a question though? Because this baffles me. Let's say at the end, like next week, there's this grand unveiling, new store, luxury furniture, sick, beautiful website. People are still going to be like, "You're a dick. What did you do this whole week?" No one's ever going to trust him again because You know what I mean? No, I'm not even like making fun of the guy because
The
I don't know him or
credibility
anything.
and reputation is shot. It's totally shot.
Right. It's
You
just
got a
like,
couple-
what'd you do? You
got some
tricked
super chats.
everyone to make you think you're never going to see you watch again on consignment. It doesn't work like
It's a
that.
stupid trick. It's a
Right.
stupid trick. You
Even
know
if
what
that
I mean?
is
You
the
want to
punchline, it's dumb. That's the whole point.
Justin
You got some
Feduzuk,
super chats.
$5 Canadian Pontiff. Does it get old being right? You pegged this sham a long time ago. Your radar was on. Too bad it hurts all the real followers on timepieces.
I second everything Justin just said.
Well, they were all doing damage control today because the first word out of Roman's mouth was, "We're not here doing damage control."
Right.
We have
It
complete
means
faith
you're
in
doing
it.
damage control.
Right. We have
Hey,
complete
JJ.
faith in Anthony. Meanwhile, they're all
Hey.
saying, "Well, if he left, we're going to go crazy."
Did you-
Everybody's manipulating the situation, making videos, but here we are on a live stream making a
Yeah,
video.
we're not manipulating anything, but we have no
Exactly.
we have no answers for you. And Anthony happens to just keep calling them as the stream is going. It was so like Arch, Hollywood's not calling you, pal. I hate to break it to you, though. Like you didn't fool anyone with that nonsense. But anyway,
Perf Luxury, $5. Watch Cardinal as they sing at Habs game. Ooh, ooly, 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 ooly. Bring out the victory cigar.
Arch, you don't know what that is, Arch?
It was close.
Oh, okay. I don't really go to sporting. Do I look like I go to sporting events?
Arch, that's a great reminder. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Make sure to check out Watch Cardinal, JJ over at the Gentleman's Hangout YouTube
Yep.
channel.
Speaking of
And-
which, I'll
and
be
Tim
doing an
Wright,
after
Tim Wright
show
up.
today, after live stream. I want to capitalize too, Arch. I need some subscribers.
You need some subscribers. Subscribers. Let me tell you this seriously.
Couple
I
more
want to
super
say
chats
this to
before.
you. Here we go. Yankee Doodle, $2. You never asked to hold her hand. You just take it.
That's right,
Arch. Archie's a true
Rolex
gentleman.
Man.
Arch, I got to say,
Actually,
you're handling this with pure class today.
I
love
tell you
it.
what happened.
He's gotta
I
get some
actually
drinks
reached
pumped
over
into
to
his
hold her
back.
hand, and I noticed she moved her hand away, and I said, "Can I hold your hand?" And she said no. So I moved my hand over to hold her. She was. I said, "Can I hold your hand?" Because I thought she might have thought I was trying to feel her up.
Right.
And I said, "Can I hold your hand?" Because my hand was moving over. Hand was moving over, and she said no.
You should have sang
Death-
it to her like the Beatles, Arch.
Look, she wasn't that hot, and she was a bit of a pain in the ass. She's a psycho. No one is that perfect, and
Not worth it.
what I
think
really found angry was then she was Thai, actually. She was Thai, and then she posted, "I don't want to date," in her dating profile. She said, because I had said to her that I actually lived in Thailand for a couple of years, and then in her profile she changed it. "I don't want to see." She turned really nasty to me. So I never did anything wrong to her. We had a coffee. I paid for it was a tea. She had a peppermint tea, some bullshit. And she turned her profile. "I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to date anyone who has lived in Thailand." But she turned really anti me. And then
I
she
don't want
blocked
to date
me.
anyone named Archie Luxury.
I mean, I don't understand it. But Perf Luxury, $2. JJ, thank you for being the voice of reason. Let me tell you this, guys. Let me tell you this
We
exactly.
got one more super chat.
I'm the voice of chaos, by the way.
Bursa, $2. Is this downfall more enjoyable than Chris Essery? Look, I got to tell you, seriously.
It's twice as
Chris,
enjoyable.
Look, they're both nasty. I haven't used any
Tim is getting
videos.
views, like, subscribe, and tell you.
Arch, I got a question for you. For the punters out there that don't know who Clovette is on the show, do you know enough about that to speak on any of that?
Yeah, she used to work for Timepiece Gentlemen. She was the model they brought in.
Right. And what happened?
And look, she was there for a short period of time. Look, she was the glamour girl. They wanted a girl on the
Right.
show there.
like a
It
Mimi
didn't sort-
T.
Yeah, it sort of didn't work out. I don't think they were necessarily that bad to her. It didn't sort of work out, and they parted ways.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
okay, but here's the thing.
Tell me what
though.
you think, Jade. Sorry.
I was just saying, like, even with Clovette, that's a good example, right? Did she really care about watches, or did she go on for an I don't even know how many episodes she was on just to blow up her Instagram, right? Same thing with
Yeah.
with Codpiece. I don't think he really cares about the watches. If him and Marco
No.
split their own ways and he comes up with his own business later, and like JJ's saying, no one in the watch community is going to trust him, but that might not be how he plans on making his money. If he just makes his money because he's a marketer and he's going to piss off a bunch of people, but he gets attention and clicks, is that enough that he's achieving his goal?
Does he? I want to ask this question. Does he actually? This is a key component. Okay, I want to ask this question. Do we have proof he has taken consignment watches without giving them back and without paying for them? I don't. Have we had? We haven't seen that, have we?
There's people
Kryptonite,
claiming it.
Krypomite Frog, $5. Drink on me, Pontiff. You betcha. Have we got proof that he hasn't paid for them?
There's people claiming, even on
Yeah, but-
Oshin's video, people that are putting in comments like, "Hey, I have a consignment piece with him."
Right.
Not answering, just kind of ghosting him. I mean, his website's down. I mean, and I don't know if is that because him and Marco were splitting ways and now they're fighting.
I
over,
doubt it.
oh,
Why would
it's
you
his-
close everything down? It doesn't make sense. The only two things that make any sense to me, if I had to speculate, are one, government shutdown, because they're the only ones who would do all that quick, freeze everything. Or number two, this is the worst prank in the history of the world because it's going to backfire tremendously.
Yeah, guys, just to warn you guys,
Or-
if there is a timepiece gentleman in the chat, please, it is not confirmed that it's him, so please just take it with a grain of salt. I don't want people to think it's actually.
I think we know it's not him, right?
No, well, just because we
think-
got 500 viewers right now, so it's like maybe some people don't. want
500 viewers,
We got
man. We
540
got
viewers.
Archie
Are you
pays to
drinking
be
the good
right.
stuff, Arch? You drinking the good stuff?
Yeah, you got to drink the
Coke,
good
no
stuff.
sugar.
Guys,
Because you know what? I normally don't drink Coca-Cola, but I'm having a Scotch and Coke.
Guys, if
Guys.
you want to know how Archie really feels about the situation, you got to get him a bit drunk. You got to get him
Yeah.
a bit drunk, guys.
Send some super chats to get him drunk and to ask some questions about the situation.
I got to tell you, I want to know has he actually not paid? Is the watches that they returned? Are the people still owed? What sort of watches are they still owed for? And what about his personal collection? Has he still got it? And if you listen carefully, in one of the last videos, he took a watch that he owed Roman money for. Now, I just made a video, a personal message to Marco, a personal message to, what's his name, Anthony, and I said, don't ever owe money to the Russians. Tim can back me up on this, can't
Art,
you,
did you
Tim?
see that
Tim,
movie?
how nasty are the Russians? Because we're
Uh,
Ukrainian.
I mean, it's
Ha-
the question is, do you enjoy your kneecaps or not? If you don't, then feel free to borrow as much money from the Russians as you would like.
Roman actually addressed this on the live stream. He said that he paid him back the balance Monday, the day it closed down. And he also addressed that people are saying, you know, he's going to send Russian mobsters after him. Kind of laughed it off, but you know, you laugh
He
it
did-
off like that. Could be
He
kind
did
of
show
You think the
his
Mac 10
Uzi.
Right, this dude pulled out like some Mac 10 or Uzi live.
Yeah,
on
he
air.
did pull out a Mac 10.
That's
I don't know how he didn't get demonetized for that, but
So
Is that why his
He
stream got
did.
shut down?
He did.
It got shut down.
The first
I don't know if
video,
That's why.
The
the
stream
first,
got pulled.
the first
yeah.
time. No.
Oh!
The first time he didn't pull the stream. The video was actually taken down by
By
YouTube for breaching agreement,
Community guidelines.
But it might have been because
for
it
the
was
guy-
streaming
violating guidelines.
But
For
they were
what?
trying to stream it on multiple channels though, also, right? So would it?
Arch, he
I
pulled
don't
out
know.
a
I think it was the
firearm.
gun.
I think it was probably the gun, yeah. Because if you make it viewable for kids,
Because-
maybe, I don't know what it is.
Because
Well,
he
only
re-uploaded
Nico
the
went
video. He re-uploaded the video, cutting that section out where he pulls out a gun,
Mm.
and then they pulled the video again. Not because of
oh,
a
why did they
copyright
pull it
strike.
again?
Because he said
like an
he
hour
kept saying
later.
the G word. Tim, stop saying it.
The G word. What's the G word?
the GU, you know,
Stop saying GUN.
Oh,
can't-
I
Archie
see.
stream gets
yeah, you shouldn't even say it. You'll pull Archie stream.
Yeah.
Don't even say it.
But no, you can talk
You
about
can
it.
s-
You can't
Yeah,
show.
no,
it.
no,
No, you
that's
can't.
okay.
No, you can't. You can't. Trust me.
What are you talking about?
Well, look, let's just move away from that. But the thing is this. The thing is this. I got to tell you honestly. I think Roman himself, massive ego, massive ego. Roman has an ego. I got to tell you, Roman's actually a pretty smart guy. The only reason he was suckered into this bullshit with this loser is because of Roman's massive, massive, massive ego.
Okay, look, I'll
Roman
read you the
benefited, though.
guidelines, guys. The guidelines of YouTube says that
Hold on, it
you're
doesn't
not
matter.
allowed to show the firearms, but
Okay.
you can show for instruction purposes. Like if you're just talking about ammunition, about guns, it's allowed. The
Mm.
only thing is the showing.
We do have some super chats piling up. We have some super
I
chats.
seem to be right. This bottle here, this is another one bites the dust.
You know
Another
who
one
did-
bites the dust.
You know who did a
Another
great
one. Gone,
and another
another
one,
one,
another one
gone.
bites the dust.
You know who did one of the best reaction videos besides Archie, of course. Timeless Watch Channel. Oshin did a really good one. Made a lot of
It's
sense.
coming up.
He was saying how like telling your business partner maybe I should go solo is like being out to dinner with your wife and saying maybe I want to be single. He's like, how it's not a good idea to
Archie's
do
done that.
It's
Yeah, it
like
wasn't a
going
good
out.
idea, I'm sure.
It's like going out with your girlfriend and saying, "How do you find swinging? What do you think is swinging?" I got to tell you, just got a thing in here. The watches that Anthony moved into his personal collection are taxable income to him under U.S. tax law. That's That's hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxable income. I'm sure he's not considered this. He's got a problem across the board. And same thing for Marco. Remember, Marco wasn't taking a salary. He was
Right.
just taking the odd watch. That's taxable income.
Yep.
Non-ledger assets when you're on the YouTube's
We got
advertising
some
about
super
it.
chats.
In the
Exact- Pound the drums, $2. David SW, David SW, David SW, you betcha. Look, this is the thing. David SW is honest.
Nobody beats him.
I mean, honestly, he
America-
may not be the cheapest. He may not be the cheapest. But you know what? Sometimes you pay a little bit more, and tomorrow they're still in business. They're still in business tomorrow. Perf Luxury, $5. BBH. Why would people be filling police reports if this was a ploy? They would tell people about prank first to avoid cops getting a Glen Scotia 15 today. Good news. I'm just going to clean this bottle out. Daniel Katz, $2.79. Anthony just paid Roman MBNF.
Right. That's the last watch he took off him at the trade show and on consignment, and he just paid him today, Roman said.
Lewis S, $5. There are plenty of Aussie 5-minute dealers using the same business plan that will end up in the same situation soon. Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you something. In Australia, we got people who you don't understand. We got a GST here. Now, normally what happens is if you're in business, if you buy a watch for 10,000 and then you sell it for say 11,000, you only pay GST. The dealer pays GST on the difference between the buy price and the sell price. So he'd pay $100 because he would pay GST on the 1,000 profit, which is 1/10, which is roughly $100. The problem is a lot of these mini dealers in Australia, they're not registered for GST and they're actively trading. You don't get that concession if you're not got a second-hand dealer's license and you're keeping a book of all the buy and sells and so these dealers, the tax department can turn around and say you need to pay the GST on the full amount. And often in this type of industry, I can tell you this, the margins are often less than 10%. Let me say that to you. So this is exploding. I'm going to make a video about that. It's an exploding situation. Kermit the Frog, $2. No guns. What about a sec grenades?
Sex.
Eric Med, $5. It's a pretty dumb to hold a firearm, to hold up a firearm and make a threat, even jokingly. Look, I think Roman, he's just a mistake. Okay, let's not
Right.
bath the guy. Let's be honest there. Roman also mentioned that people are asking for consignment back from him. Didn't he say that?
Well, it's going to affect their business eventually.
It's got to.
Let's pivot to that conversation in a second.
Here we go. Perf Luxury, $2. Arch, promise no coke with our... Of course, this was just a... I liked a bit of coke to celebrate, okay? And I'm drinking a little bit plain too, just to enjoy the moment. MLMJ, £2 in America. JJSW, JJSW.
Yeah, so Mark P posted this interesting comment. Said Roman is cool and this will not affect him. His brand is underpinned by years of great customer service. Yes, but that doesn't mean that this situation won't affect him, right? No one's impervious.
It will affect him indirectly. The potential customers who would probably in the future go to Roman, they will just likely probably even they might stay away completely. Or
JJ LeCoute, $2 breaking. Timepiece gentleman tied up in a basement of David SW.
Yeah, Eric was already saying he seemed pretty mad that you know, he's like, I'm wasting half my day fielding phone calls of people like nervous about having watches on consignment or
Exactly.
you know this.
Yeah,
and that,
Eric,
you know?
that's right. Eric said that. Watch Eric, and I got to tell you, Eric, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Couldn't happen to a nicer. And you were tied up with him. You wanted to boot the pontiff. I knew where your cards were laid, Eric. They weren't with me.
By the way, we got 600 people watching, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe,
great.
tell your friends.
All right,
And
did you see
Super
that
Chat.
they put your little icon up? Roman put you up in the corner.
Is that right? That's cool. He's allowed to do that.
Everybody
him-
in the chat wanted Archie Luxury. You got to be
Yeah,
on
they
the
were
stream.
chanting
The fact that you aren't on these streams is terrible, Arch. It's terrible.
His
the way-
1378, $25. Sorry, guys, had to take a few days off. Ever since I've been spending my evening with Arch, the wife has been feeling a little bit like the good China. Figured I better get in there before the pool boy does. Welcome,
Smart
Hist
move.
1378.
Smart move, Hist.
By the way, Arch, if you ever get to
Yep.
see the live show between Roman Sharp and don't look at Nico Leonardi because he has copied you once
Yeah, he's got
again.
the colored headphones,
Once
the colored
again.
headphones.
He looks exactly like you,
Arch, you got the
man.
same headphones as you. It's so stupid.
Hey, man, that's so cool. That's actually, you know what? It's cool because he knows. I know that he knows. Okay, that I know. You know what I mean? That's like, that doesn't piss me off. You know what? I'm in such a good mood today.
Come on.
I'm in such a good mood today. I'm gonna tell you now. I could have
By
a
the way, we got
declaration
our
of
good
love
friend
with Nico.
O'Sheen in the channel. I'm dropping the link.
Arch,
Oh, Sheen,
Yeah.
jump
Come
on!
on, it's-
Get
Arch,
him
is this
on
better
here.
than when? Is this better than when they kicked off TGV from whatchamacallit? Watchbox.
Watchbox.
Get him
I
on.
tell you what, man,
O'Sheen,
this
O'Sheen.
is a victory. Perf luxury $2. TPG tied up. TPG in Roman's basement with Russian mob.
Yeah, we could get to this, by the way. He meant in the long run, short term, and will impact up. Well, we'll talk about it.
Roberto Noguria 10R. Archie, bring O'Sheen to the stream. O'Sheen is so cool. And I put that video back up. O'Sheen, I was wrong. I put it back up. I'm sorry, okay? And by the way, I'm in such a good mood today. I want to say to Nico, I love you. I even love my Nico. Me. You know, I'm not even angry. I'm just happy, man. I'm so happy, you know? I got to be honest with you guys. It's
I'm going to send him the
Wait,
link.
Arch, are you happier
Stud
today?
sorry.
Are you happier today or when you got the LV box? You almost seem more excited.
Oh, today for sure. Today, 100% today.
Stud Muffin, $2. Arch, when are you getting that Daytona? Which one? I got to tell you, seriously, you know what? I actually have learned a very good piece. I've learned something from Timepiece, gentlemen.
Don't overextend.
No, I just learned, you know, buy what makes you happy, not to impress others. Not, you know, I got to be completely honest with you there. I really was thinking about, should I sell a couple? You know what? I love my 4 Pateks. They may not be the greatest, but I love them. That's it. I love them. Cars and Chrono, $5. Timepiece, gentlemen, bullshit will impact industry. I have consigned pieces in past to other dealers. This gives me pause.
Yep.
Look, I got to
back to
tell
your-
you. Sorry.
Your point earlier about, you know, like places like David SW, right? That's doing everything above book. You know, that there is a cost to that, right? If people are doing gray market flipping, they're, you know, not on the up and up. They're not, you know, they're not insured. They're not paying taxes. They're just moving stuff from like their personal bank accounts, right? Some of these
Yeah.
fly by night gray market flippers. I mean, that is how they're able to undercut other places.
Yeah, look, I got to tell you, I think the problem is, seriously, there was too much emphasis on $100,000 Platonas and green dial. You know what, man? There's a lot of fun to be had with lesser models. I don't mean garbage, but I mean, let's look at Birmingham. Your watches, beautiful. That's a beautiful collection.
What are we wearing
Bruce
today?
Wayne.
You're not gonna catch me wearing a testicle tourbillon.
See, I'm even wearing my sub today. We're all wearing subs. What the hell? Subs.
I got the Bruce Wayne.
Marco, you have to put on the sub quick.
Guys,
I'm
we
with,
got
I'm with you, Marco. I'm with you,
Yeah,
buddy.
let's There we go.
Hey, look at that, man. That's so cool, man.
By the
I
way,
just walked down into the
625 viewers.
Lakoot studios. I'm warming up the screens.
Awesome.
I need to go. I need to get on my camera on for this.
Kalon
main event
Buckley, no worries there. Timepiece, gentlemen, is hoof-hearted. Hoof-hearted.
That's right, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, please.
Perf Luxury, $2. O'Sheen, get on!
I sent him the link
We
in
want
chat
O'Sheen.
and Instagram, so he's good. He's good to go. He'll help.
Birmingham, I want to say this to you, man. I really love you on the channel. Like, let's be honest, okay? JJ's got more money than McDuck.
God.
Scrooge McDuck.
Tim is more connected than Putin. Okay. And we got Watch Cardinal, he's just the lucky guy,
He's armed with a ton of knowledge, Arch, for a young man.
Even though I'm nowhere near as good looking as you, Birmingham, I feel an affinity with you because I've had to go through the struggle
working
of
class roots.
poverty, the struggle of, I got to tell you the truth, man. For an average man to buy a Tudor is painful. That's not nothing.
Yeah,
And
private chat,
I
yeah.
think the big problem is you don't realize Timeless
go.
Watch is on. Get him on.
Here we go. We got.
There he is.
Let's go.
Well,
guys.
welcome to
Hey,
the
man.
show.
How are
Welcome
you?
back, rather. Welcome
It's
back.
been a long time.
Welcome,
Hey, man,
welcome, welcome.
Firstly, just quickly, Richard Westwood, $3. Roman, Eric, Nico, and Thorpe have egg on their face. O'Sheen, let me just say to you, I just want to give you an apology. I just want to apologize first before we start there.
There it is.
I pulled the video, and then I thought about it. You know what? I decided, just turn it back on again. You know what? That was such a cool video. I didn't need to edit it. I'm too lazy. I'm lazy. Okay, I'm really lazy. And you know what? It's all cool. That video was so cool. That cannot be bought. So that's why I turned the video back on. So I do appreciate your efforts there, O'Sheen.
Thanks, man.
O'Sheen, tell me what's happened. The Timepiece gentleman, what's gone on? What's your opinion? What's your scope?
What's the quote? I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm mad, because it's a prank, guys. It's a prank.
Definitely. I agree.
He's
A bad
doing
one.
this, a bad one, a weird one, and a destructive one. And I'm a bit perturbed. I always thought this guy was a tad off, to be honest.
Yes, a tad off. That's a good.
You know,
What are you drinking there, O'Sheen? Because I want to join that. What are you
I'm
drinking?
having a green spot. Green spot.
Just very
Lovely.
quickly, Dan T, $5. My hot take speculation. He's teaming up with Mr. Wonderful. They did meet up at Bitcoin conference in one of his vids. That's true.
They
I'm
won't
actually
touch
having
each other
some.
with a 10-foot pole. Kevin O'Leary.
I'm having
likes
some
guys who have
Macallan
no-
12. O'Sheen.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah.
Got the good spot. Guys, make sure to super chat. Get the Ponic drunk if you really want to know what he thinks about the whole situation.
Tell us how you
Get
really.
a little bit of liquor in him before he
If we
becomes
can get him
unhealthy.
drunk enough, he'll say things he regrets and then take the stream down.
Exactly.
And you know who'll get him drunk enough? There's an Irish man in the room now. There's only one person I don't know here, and that's IG Birmingham.
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 Birmingham's my good mate. He's just an honest, good guy. Working.
Well, you
man.
actually have good-looking friends. Look at that, Archie. Who
I
knew?
know. Captain
actually-
America.
Ugly. What the hell?
Fits healthy.
Fit, healthy.
Chris.
He just called
He's a
us all
good.
ugly. What the hell?
Not
Man,
all
he's
of us, O'Sheen. I'm about to turn my camera on in a minute. I'll make up
Wait
for
till you
that.
see JJ.
Yeah, I'll
Perth
make up for that,
Luxury,
Nancy.
$5. O'Sheen,
Oh,
thanks for
JJ,
getting
well.
me into Mirage full leather brown watch roll. Thanks to Ralph as
Sure.
well. I love the roll, and you too. Lagavulin 16 to Smoky.
Beautiful.
I love Lagavulin 16. That's
It's gorgeous.
I tried to get the Gringa to come on, but I think it's a bit late in the UK.
I just texted her and said, "Hey, come on."
Is there any way, Tim, we can get the girlfriend back on? That's who I want to interview.
That's a good question, actually.
Art, you know who
So
you should get on? Theo.
Who's that?
He had some news, a little bit of news. Me and Tim talked to him yesterday. He was actually pretty cool.
Tim Bigley
Theo
does.
Harris?
He Bigley does.
His,
No, he was talking to me
He hit
too.
the DM.
his 1378 $20. Drink for heaven's sake. 654 views. That let's fucking go.
Let me just adjust my volume after
I
that.
gotta tell you guys, seriously, I want to say this to you guys. This has been, I gotta tell you, Clyde's Potato Head, $2. Will Crime Priest Fordman pay Chris Horology House for pandas? Let me tell you this. I think these guys could end it well. If they sold off their personal collection and that stupid Audi R8, they may be able to pay back everyone they owe. Isn't that what you do? I had a computer business that went shit in the 90s. Can I tell you this? I want to tell you this now. In 1999, I realized the business was crap. Okay? And you know what I did? I had a 5-piece Rolex collection. I had an 18238 diamond dial, 16610 Submariner, 16570 Polar Sub, a 16013 Champagne dial, R serial number, date just, and I had as my beater a 16800 sub. You know how many I sold of those 5 to pay my creditors back and my overdraft?
5.
I sold the lot. All gone. All gone. My wife had a good watch at the time. She had a Cartier Santos two-tone moon phase. I let her keep that, but I paid all the bills. No one got taken. That was it. I just paid everyone off. I didn't need to get into, that's what you do when you're in business and things don't work out. You close the business and you pay back the people who you owe money to.
Well, not in the
That's
United
it.
States.
Makes
So
sense.
Super chat,
speculating
super chat.
here, right?
Very cool.
Yeah,
You want to go to super chats?
Very
got a
quick,
big
Perf Luxury, $2. Open the Lagarde, 650 views, calls for it smoky.
707 Arch. Make sure like, subscribe, tell your friends, and super chat.
Juco,
Super chat. now.
Juco Ted, $50. Love you guys. Love you guys. We love
You gotta get
Juco.
royally drunk. Royally drunk.
Juco Ted. I mean, that is just an
You gotta get plastered
amazing,
into tomorrow, and it's
Plastered.
only the morning in
amazing
Australia.
show. It is. It is.
But
It's,
guys,
it's
5
quite,
o'clock
quite,
somewhere,
Just
Marco.
make sure keep Archie drunk, because remember, this all might be just a dream, because it seems like a dream. Like we're all just part of
seems like a
Archie's
dream.
We're Archie. We're all just part
O'Sheen,
of
what do
your
you think of this?
imagination.
O'Sheen, what do you think of this?
Talisker 10 is a classic.
That's a classic. It's very smoky.
The 10 is the perfect sweet spot.
Oh,
Because
you
they
reckon
have
it
they have the
is?
cheap version. They have the Sky, and then they
Yep.
have another one.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
the
they got the
Storm. The
Distillers.
Storm. Thank you.
The Storm. Yeah, that's it. The Storm.
But the 10 is the one. The 10 is the one.
Well, I'm telling
And
you, have a
don't
double.
don't spend 600-700 on the 25-year-old Talisker. It seems like a deal because it's a 25-year-old Scotch.
Yep,
You're
yep,
like,
yep,
wow,
yep, yep.
Macallan 25 is $3,000 or whatever. But don't get it because it doesn't mature that well. Over 18 years, Talisker turns 30. Too syrupy.
By the way, thanks again to all the guys: Duco, Ted, Hiss, Claude. Very nice.
Claude
Very
C20, have a double. I've got a double here. Look at this, baby. We got a
Cheers,
double
boys.
happening here. Let me tell you this. I got to tell you guys,
Cheers, Art.
seriously.
One last one, very quickly.
Mark P, £5. Great to see O'Seen on. If you can get the gringo on, that would be the dream team. By the way, the way Birminghard is the underrated team. I love Birminghard. He is. You know what? These people, they're flexing. You know what? I like someone who has realistic watches. To me, I got to tell you the truth. This Submariner I bought, that was fucking hard. I had to sell a kidney. I show you the scars. I had to sell a kidney to pay for 20. That was expensive.
Marco, can you do me a
Robert.
favor, drop the link? I'm gonna probably get booted. I gotta switch off the camera.
Okay, it's okay. Post the link. Roberto Nogurio 10R. O'Sheen, your content is great. Videos made with passion and competence. Question: where will Timepiece Gentlemen scammers put their 100,000 YouTube plaque?
God.
Where are they going to ship it out to, Arch?
Yeah.
So speculating, or if it was a tax issue, right, and the American IRS comes in and seizes their assets and says, "Hey, you guys are in trouble," he could potentially come out on the other end, rebranded once everything, those debts are paid off, and play this like it was just a big marketing. It's just I'm good at marketing, guys.
That's genius.
Are we still entertaining the idea that this isn't just a hoax? I mean, is that what we're doing here? Are we still looking at the idea that
It's not
that he's
funny. If
actually
it's
in
a
trouble?
joke, if it's a joke, it's not funny because you should.
It's
come up
not
with the
funny at
punchline.
all. I spoke to some of the big YouTubers today, and I got all the inside scoop and the people who heard from him directly. I'm not going to name names. He's sitting back and he's watching all this. He's not watching this, but he's watching. Maybe he is. Who
Maybe
knows?
he is.
Maybe he is.
Maybe he is. Maybe he is. He's probably very, very curious. And no, come
He's
on.
a narcissistic son of a bitch. Of course, he's watching.
Yeah.
Look, he pulled a bad
Have you got a message for Anthony if he's watching? What would you say to Anthony? Look him in the camera. Look in the camera there. You're on the big screen. What would you say to him? What would you say to
I
him?
actually spoke to Anthony before he was anyone. When he had the tiniest channel, I reached out to him to give him a little encouragement. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
Like what he's done here is not cool, guys. It's not cool in any way. I made a little list today on my vid. I just had to make a quick vid on it because people started saying, "Well, why aren't you talking about it? Maybe you know him, and you guys are all in cahoots together." I'm like, no, slow down. This is not a big gentleman's club here. We know one another, the YouTubers, to a certain degree, but then it's not necessarily the case that we are all like meeting on a Friday night and
a secret handshake club.
Yeah,
Secret
like it's
club.
not. Yeah, it's not.
Broom
Sam's.
Club.
It's not the Bilderbergs or the fucking Illuminati of the watch world, and so I had to kind of set the record straight. And I was walking through the city. Now I sat down at a bar there. I was like, let me just shoot this shit on my iPhone and get it out there so this crap stops. But I made a little list, 3 things, that I thought, okay, these are the most likely. I don't think that he ran away with the money and the watches. I know he didn't. Okay. It would be the stupidest thing in the world anyway. But I know for a fact that he didn't. But the truth is that out of that list, the worst one is the one that's the truth. Listen, if he came across bad times or he got a little trouble, like the feds called him and said, "Hey, where's all this money going?" Shit, that can happen. If he had an argument with Marco and they decided to part ways, that can happen too. If he fell ill or there's something going on or there's something in the background with an ex-wife or something, shit, we'll all understand. The problem is that what really happened, or what seems to have really happened, is this guy's just fucking with everyone. He's just playing a big prank. And he thinks it's funny. Like earlier, I'm not sure if you watched Roman's stream, I was contacted by another big YouTuber who said about the Roman stream, and I was like, well, I just finished a thing and I uploaded it, but I'll go home and I'll watch the Roman thing. Once I watched that, I wanted to throw up. This guy is watching Roman and all his other peers in the watch world, in the watch flipper world, the resellers, which I would say are they're nothing like me or like me and you, Archie, and Jenny and Adrian from Barker Jack. We all do all about the love of the watch and blah, blah, blah. These guys do the flipping. It's all the flipping world. They don't talk about the fucking history of the watch. Or sorry, am I allowed to?
No, you say anything you want.
Sorry.
We got 800.
Hold on. Oshin, I don't want to cut you out. We do have to catch up on the super chat. There's
Super chats, quickly,
ahead,
super
go
chats.
ahead.
This is
Go
what
ahead.
pays the bills. No, show move $3. Enough go Bargo. TTWC is pure art.
Aaron Gobra.
We love you. Mr. GMT, $5. Hi to our friend Oshin. So good to see you back on with Archie. Yeah, I
know
love
he's
him. I
backstage,
love
you
him.
guys. I just don't want to crowd the screen. I just don't want
No,
to.
that's okay.
Just keep it as little
Clive's
as possible.
Potato Head, $2. Burbing Hard will put the cuffs on Crime Piece. Vincent George, $5. Finally, something more scandalous than A3 sneaking pizza at the weight loss camp.
I remember that.
Yellow raincoat, $10.46. Any truth to the rumor that Jean-Claude Bivier is buying Timepiece Gentlemen's LLC for pennies on the dollar?
He's buying the rights to the name like he did Blackpink.
So, but would a narcissist delete their own Instagram though? That's what makes me think. Did
Perv
Marco
Luxury,
or did
$2
Marco have the passwords?
Okay,
Yeah,
very
because-
quick.
Guys stuck backstage, please let me in.
Okay,
You're not
but very
stuck.
quick.
You gotta-
Bear is gonna kill me. He doesn't want it to get crowded, guys. Come on, very quickly, Perth. Go.
What am I?
Okay,
is it
next
me?
super chat. Any super chats? We're caught
No,
up.
that's it. We're back.
That's it. We're back.
Keep it as is.
Okay, he's here. Go
It's
ahead,
okay.
Bruce.
Look, I gotta tell you guys, seriously, O'Sheen, I gotta tell you this, man. You're a cool guy, okay? I want to say this to you. This Anthony guy is the biggest Viking dick in history. He thinks it's funny. I mean, you know, it's not good to play with your audience. You don't have your disrespect for your
But
fans.
think about his peers. These are guys coming on.
What about Roman? Like Roman's put a lot of effort into legitimize this turd, right?
Roman? Roman is.
He's got a
on
big
thin-
ego,
in
big ego.
thin ice
He's
with
Russian.
me right now because you know who I like today, Eric, and believe it or not, Nico. I actually liked because they were like, this isn't cool. This is going to affect us. It's going to affect other watch sellers. And
Exactly.
Roman had a little bit of that air that I don't like it. Like, oh, is this genius marketing? What are you talking like?
Right.
What are you talking about? If he hasn't told you the game plan,
No,
what the
but
fuck
also-
are you talking
also,
about?
There's a point where marketing becomes like
It's
psychopathic
O'Sheen.
behavior.
O'Sheen.
Like, what are you
O'Sheen.
doing?
Let me say this to you, O'Sheen. You remember, like, let me just bring this up. This might hurt a few people, but I'm going to be very blunt. O'Sheen, you're from Ireland, right?
Sure. Yes.
You remember DeLorean, don't you?
Yeah. Well, the whole story there. Yeah. Why,
Well, that's
why
the
are you
same
bringing
thing.
that up?
It's not funny. Eventually, it's not funny being
Don't
caught with
bring
the
up
drugs.
past.
You know what I mean? DeLorean. I mean, man, it was not funny. The punchline. You know, this guy was the.
Put a pin in that for a second. Let me finish this point. So sorry to cut off the pontiff, but listen, he's on. They're all on there. These guys are his friends now.
I know.
You know, they're all his buddies.
And they're not
They do
answering his
business with
phone. He doesn't answer the
And
call.
then he starts calling and hanging up, like pranking them, like trying to give them messages like, "Oh, I'm still
cryptic
here."
message.
I'm like, "Are you 13 years old? Like, pick up the goddamn phone and say, listen, guys, I didn't realize it was going to spiral out of control as much as this. I figured I'd just create a few waves or something, but this is nuts. And don't worry, guys, I'm sorry, or I'm still here. Or what. Instead, he's like sending vague, weird messages, you know.
Do you think
And
that whole thing was planned, O'Sheen? Like the whole live stream today with
No,
them, like
no, I
pretending
don't.
to be
No,
aggravated?
I don't think so. No.
No.
Because
By
I
the
was
way,
speaking to
Ocean-
one of the people who were on.
What do we
It's
got on
not.
the
It
list
wasn't.
today?
I felt like Roman kind of knew.
Here we go.
No,
I'm
no.
just gonna call him. He's gonna call him live on air. There's no fucks given.
Here we go.
Guys, I don't think you understand.
Fucking answer, you fucking. Oh, sorry, I'm
People will
swearing.
answer.
Fiking, right?
You're good, TT. Ocean, this is the pontiff after all. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but I
G-rated.
don't want him to get demonetized or whatever.
You know,
Ah,
what?
that's
you know
okay.
what?
No
This
one-
is codpiece genitals.
He's plucking up the courage.
Codpiece genitals is to watches what Jake Paul is to boxing.
Well, I like Time Crap Gentlewood just a little bit better. I don't love codpiece.
Yeah, he's not going to answer.
He's not gonna answer.
Letting it ring.
We could call them all again because I got all their employees' phone numbers. I got
We did that
everybody.
yesterday.
I'll
Let's
give
we
him
did.
a ring. Perf Luxury, $5. All good. I'll do another day. O'Sheen, there is nothing wrong with Talisker 18 or 25. I have both. They get sweeter with age, like Aran
very
18 or
sweet.
21.
They get very sweet though, Perth. The 25 is a little over the.
Watches Global Level 2, $5. Timepiece Gentleman has just proven you can shut a physical shop and cut and run no matter how big your following. Stupidity.
Exactly. That's what's really going to affect, in my opinion, especially consignments. Watch consignments, because people
Right, for everyone, not just him. Like for everyone. it's gonna-
Adil Khan, $2. Stop interrupting O'Sheen. God damn it, Archie.
It's the pontiff. He's allowed to interrupt me.
Knight, Watchman, £5. Good to see you're no longer down, Archie. What made you feel better? Being right about Crime Piece, Mental Man, or getting the LV bar? Both, man, both. It's having my friends. I tell you what, it's having cool friends like this on the stream. Big Sal, $3. Timepiece Gentleman at gym to try and match TWC's massive forearms. Watches Global, $20. Timepiece Turd. Have a drink, crew.
Cheers, watches.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
you know
Watches
I'm gonna
Global.
drink now. You know I'm gonna drink now.
The good stuff.
What do you think of this? Lagavulin 8.
Ooh.
Oh, the 8, yeah. It's a bit cheaper.
But you know what? It's got color in it. I think it's got color in it. What do you think?
Arch, I gotta be honest. I like when
No, it's not. It's clear. It's spring water. This is spring
And be
water.
honest with him.
It's spring
Be honest with
water.
him.
Yeah.
That's spring water. That's.
Oh, nice.
I like when you drink the cheap, nasty red, because then you get vicious. That's what I
You
like.
get all angry, Arch?
Yeah, you got to drink that red. The red gets you vicious.
Johnny Walker Red.
He starts biting doorknobs off and stuff. He gets really angry.
we
Chewing on
got
stilettos.
840 viewers, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe.
How many? 840?
845.
This is
Jesus.
Amazing.
Well, I put it
A
on my
couple super
Insta. I
chats.
was coming on here. I never do any live
We
shit, so.
appreciate that.
Oh, nice.
Lie,
But no, it's
Clive's
not- it's not
Potato
that
Head,
much.
$2. Hi, Crime Piece Fraud Man. We know you're watching.
They're all watching.
Oh, yeah, they're all watching.
They're all
Arch, they
Oh,
made
nice.
so many references to last night's stream. It's
Right.
not even funny.
Hey, man, it's good to introduce the crew. This is the guys who replaced you, you losers. Range 24, Alberta. Canadian $10. We'll take that. Thank you, sir.
Range. If ever you want to pull up a message, just put it in chat. If it didn't go through,
Richard Westwood, $6. O'Sheen, what's your favorite Rolex? Yes, good question. Get a bit of Rolex talk there. Platona with diamond dial, baguette diamonds.
Well, right
Typhoon.
now, you know, I'm loving the Sea Dweller red line.
Mm.
let's do, guys. Let's do a quick wristwatch check around the panel. What do we wear?
The subby.
Subbies.
Bruce-
Oh, lots of
the Bruce
subbies, huh?
Wayne.
Oh, there's a
the
Bruce
Submariner.
Wayne.
Double
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne.
Double
Nice.
Bruce Wayne. Look at that.
This is the GMT section over this way. Me and Marco
Right.
are the.
Oh, you guys
We're
are
in
GMT.
we're in the GMT section.
Yeah.
We-
I
nice.
want to
We
learn
always
how to
wear-
barrel dive. By the way, guys, I want to learn how to barrel dive just so I can test the Submariner out.
Oh, look, someone finally spelled your name right, O'Sheen.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that.
Here we go. Roberto Naguria, 5 rubles. O'Sheen, what was your first time you ever watched Archie the Pontiff on YouTube? Yes, good question.
That's a really good question. Came across you by accident. You were walking through some square and you were talking about the Speedmaster made on the moon. And you were telling people not to buy the reduced and so on. I was still learning. And yeah. That was
Guys, I got something to
that was
share.
like 3 years ago or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love, the Speedy. I tell you what, man, I love my Speedy so much. I got to tell you, man, the problem with the Daytona is by the time you've unscrewed the pushers, the thing what you were going to time
Yeah,
is
you
finished.
said that the last time, yeah.
It's just
What are you timing, impromptu? Are you watching somebody fall off a building and you're like, oh my God, what a tragedy. Hang on, let's see how long it takes to.
Yeah,
We got the
exactly.
Super chats coming in fast and furious. Fast and
Range
furious.
24 Alberta, $5 Canadian. Thank you.
you.
Range
You said this,
24.
you said this.
Range 24. They emptied the office and shut down probably before the landlord put locks on the door. Looks like they,
They were
are done.
leaving it.
They were done with the
Show
resale,
up
weren't they?
selling squally or doing porn. Jacob Kendall, $5. His new nickname is Crime Piece, I guess. How's it going, O'Sheen?
It's going all right, Jacob.
You drinking
Thank you.
whiskey and wine? What the hell are
I
you
know. I
doing,
shouldn't.
man?
I'm just going to finish this because I
Whiskey,
was sitting
wine?
there all sad this last.
You're gonna
little drop.
vomit, man. You're not gonna be
No,
careful.
I won't.
No,
It
he's a
has to be
pro. He's a
tequila.
pro.
He's covering all the W's, Arch. Whiskey, wine,
He's
watches,
Irish.
and women.
If anyone super chats me $100, I will open up a vintage bottle of wine.
Ooh.
What is it? I'm curious now. Are you
Yeah.
an enophile? Are you into wine?
I am very into wine.
Oh man.
You're talking to a man who's had 7 bottles of Grange Hermitage.
Oh, I had the Grange the 2008, the one that got the triple 100 points.
Wow.
A few years back.
He knows his wine. This guy, you know more about it than me. All I know is I'm an alcoholic. Dan T, $5. Back to bangers. Great crew and guests.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you,
Thank
Dan.
you.
Man, thank
Anthony Napolitano, $5. He could have got angry and got drunk and violated his parole. He could be in jail.
He wouldn't have his phone on him unless he was able to hide it inside the keister. So
No,
Prison pocket.
Show Muff, $5. Archie, thank you. Say thank you, Mr. O'Sheen O'Malley, for all these super chats. O'Sheen, I love you. I honestly think you are the
He
coolest
brings
guy
in
on the planet.
bucks. He brings in the big bucks.
He brings in the bucks, and he's cool. He's actually a nice guy. Like, bullshit aside, I got to tell you, O'Sheen, you're walking around in Venice. Fuck me dead, man. You're cool.
Can I
It's just
pull
cool,
something out?
man. All you got to do is go to that place in Venice that charges $1,000 for a cup of coffee and a pizza, and you are in the book.
I go there all the time. That's the Florian. They just recently opened again.
38 minutes ago, Platinum Daytona with your boy.
Wow.
Who's that?
It's Marco.
Oh,
Not
What's
me.
he doing?
38 minutes ago. Saw
You
the
see?
Platinum Daytona.
you see? There you go. It's a fucking big joke. Well,
Let's
what
do
a
these
disgrace.
The super chat.
Clyde's
The
Potato
comment
Head, $2. Will watch. What watch will keep Timepiece Gentleman keep in his prison pocket?
5 long years he wore this watch. Up his ass.
Watch and pray. $2. Oh, tell us about Venetian women.
They're a little hard. The people here are people of the sea. Like there's the two sides of Venice. There's the people who are really from here, and there's sea people there, like fishermen and stuff. And then you have the fancy stuff, which is, I guess I'm part of that. Like it's the people who come here and decide. It's Woody Allen who buys a house here, or Led Zeppelin's producer or something who buy a big fancy house here and they want to live the fancy life on the canal and they pay the big bucks. And George Clooney who gets married here. So there's those.
Do you know
two
George
sides.
Clooney? Is he a mate of yours?
He's not, but my friends Lily.
Have you met
knows him. I haven't met him, but Lily knows him really well because she wrote a book. She's my good friend. She wrote a book.
He is cool.
called
Is he cool? Is he as
Astronaut
cool as
Mars.
you? Is he as cool as you?
I think he's a little cooler. He can,
That's the sign of a cool man. They never use the word cool. Everyone else is cooler, but
These are piling
they're
up.
really cool. Perf
Hey.
Luxury, $2. Marco, when will riots start? How bad will they get?
I have no idea.
Watches Global, level 2, $5. Is Bear still managing AC? You betcha. Bear is the greatest guy. I love my Bear. Rolex Pepsi Pilot, £5. The Timepiece Gentleman is the biggest scandal since Archie was caught with Ben and Jerry's ice cream whilst on a crowd-funded diet. This is the new Timepiece Gentleman. Let me tell you this, guys.
Hey,
You know what?
125 watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. Arch, we got to keep
You
they're
Yeah, you
coming
got
in
like
so
20 more of
fast.
these.
Roberto H,
so fast.
Singapore, $5. O'Sheen, why get involved? Stay above this Timepiece Gentleman bullshit. Because he wants to. It's ratings gold, man.
No,
I
but
am
it's not.
addicted.
But hold
It's
on,
not good
slow
for the
down,
hobby.
Slow down. I'll react
Yeah,
to
let
those
him-
for the
people
hobby.
because I get a lot of that. Listen, it's news. When something happens in the news, when some tragedy or something, a bomb explodes in some town, you turn on the news channels. Don't all the news channels talk about the same piece of news? I don't know why they're getting mad that I'm talking about a big event, a fairly large event in the watch community, in the watch
People
world.
want to know. The people want to know.
There
This
you
is
go,
like
guys.
the 9/11 of
Here's
the
your proof,
wristwatch
guys.
world. Let's be honest.
It might be,
Selling
if it
platinum
turns out to be
Daytona.
that he ran away with the money, yes, but I don't think so.
In Dallas, Texas. Super chats.
Just as a
Go-
bad practice
Jacob
thing.
Kendall, $5. Pretty sure lots of your Patreons are in here, O'Seen. Pontiff, realizing you're the key to super chat.
Jacob, you put the accent on
Oh,
the
Christian
wrong
Zenon, get him on! Get him on!
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
look at that.
Welcome,
Jesus
Christian.
Christ.
Welcome,
Got
Christian.
the all-star
Welcome.
crew.
I sent him the invite.
Can you guys hear me or no? Is this even working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We got to catch up on the super chats. We gotta catch up on
Okay,
the
very
super
quickly. Hist $13785 just PayPal'd you $100. Hail O'Sheen, the man men want to be like and women want to be with. You bet. He's so cool.
Do I get $20 of that or what the fuck?
Hey man, we love you. Hey, I'll talk to you in a minute there. I want to get a Rover strap, you know? I have been pumping your Type 1 for years. You know that, the Type 1? I have been pumping the Type 1 Jeff,
I know
$20,
that
great
because
show.
A million people have told me that. So many people have said, I found because Archie. I was like, you're like an Archie. It's hysterical.
Hey, man, you know what I want next? I want an extra long Rover.
Done.
I want an extra long Rover because that is such a cool strap, the green. And I love your bullshit story about seeing a Range Rover that was actually working. I mean, it's a lie. I mean, how many Range Rovers actually work, man? That's just bullshit, that story, you know?
It's a fucking lie is what it is.
Dan Ferdinand's $20. Health and wealth for all who read this. Thank you so much, Dan.
Guys,
I love
I'm sorry
you.
we're
Love
going
you.
through these so quickly, but we
Stud
just got
Muffin,
so
$2. What is OC's absolute dream car? It'd be a Viking. You know, it'd be a Gullwing Mercedes because the guy is so cool, man.
It would be something old and vintage, an old Jaguar or Aston Martin or something. I'm not a big car aficionado, guys. I'm sorry to disappoint.
He's just cool. He just would be in it.
Well,
You know what I mean? That's even.
You know, Neil Peart from Rush, the
look what's on
drummer who
his
died
stomach.
last year. He put up all his cars for. He didn't, but his estate did, obviously, because he's gone. But
There you go.
his cars were stunning, man.
All
Here
right,
we go.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Says, look at his phone. It's right on his his stomach.
Anthony Napolitano, $2. What proof do we have that he has his phone?
It's right there. There you go.
He was
38 minutes
he was
ago.
calling Roman on Roman's live stream a couple
Right.
hours ago. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Can we hear more from Christian, please? Because
Yeah.
I'd like
Here
to
we go.
know his
MLMJ watches 24, $5. TTWC. What song best describes Timepiece Gentleman?
I'll think about that while we ask Christian. What are you drinking, Christian?
What does he think?
Nice to meet you, by the way. Finally.
Pleasure,
Yes.
guys. Right now, I'm drinking a little Rioja, but you know, I've been
nice.
working all day, which means I've been drinking all day. So it's you know, it's been a good day. It's been a good day.
Awesome.
Christian,
we need
is
to know
it
what's
is
on
it
the
true?
wrist. What's on the wrist?
Can I
No,
tell
I
you
was-
guys something? Can I
was-
tell you something? Let me tell you this. I'm going to show you this now, okay? No bullshit. No bullshit. Let me just go full screen. Full screen. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you something. Look at this. This is the watch box. Okay. Guess
What a watch!
guess what my
Who bought
Omega
that?
is on. Guess what my Omega's on, right?
What strap is that,
absolutely-
Arch?
This is the Type 1. You know what? I have worn this watch, this strap on I've worn it
that's
about
nice.
1,000 times. And you know what? I got to tell you, Christian, the quality of this, it's patinaed a bit, right? It's patinaed a bit. But you know what?
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. Look at that. And it's even got, I love your spring bars on the brace, on the strap. Man, can you
They
please get
really
me a
are
Rover?
quality straps, no bullshit.
Sorry?
No bullshit, guys.
Yes.
No bullshit. I
I'll
want a
get a Rover
Rover. I
available
want a
tomorrow.
Rover. I want the Rover. The green. I love the green because of the Irish O'Seen because he brought me luck, right?
Theo and Harris.
If anyone
Oh
heard
my goodness. Arch,
Oh
hold
my
on.
God, Claude C. Here we go. Andrew T. $140 Canadian. Crack open the wine, Arch. Love from Canada. And you know what wine I'm drinking? You think I'm going to
Really,
open
wait, hold on,
garbage, don't
hold on.
you?
Maybe I'm unfamiliar. People actually send money for this.
oh,
Every
you gotta start
day.
doing live streams.
Well,
man.
they're
Dude, you have no
happy to see you.
idea.
Every day.
You know what wine I'm
This
going
is
to
a
drink?
job.
Working for
Full
money. This
screen.
is-
I'm going to show you.
No.
I feel like the
Claude
biggest
C,
dummy
do
in
you
the
guys
world.
know Christian is the creator of Theo and Harris? Love the new format of your vids, Christian. Thank
That's
you.
where he
Claude
got
C.
the strap from. That's where he got the strap. Again, Andrew,
That's exactly
Jesus,
right. I got
thank
it
you
from
so much,
Theo, and
guys.
you know what? I love that strap. You know what? I just love it. It just works on that Speedy. I want a 20 mil Rover. I want a 20 mil.
Christian, this is people just send you money. Who gets it? This is unbelievable.
I'm the pontiff, man. I'm the pontiff. I'm not a
We're gonna
sex.
do
Look at
shit
this.
for free.
Fucking asshole. Like, and meanwhile, you're just on doing live streams, breaking in money. This is insane.
Man, I love you. You know
I'm-
this,
I'm never
and you know
gonna show
what?
up to
They
work.
bought me the box. I got the box from the viewers. You know my box.
That thing
My
was
box.
$10,000.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks of
And
donations.
Archie,
2 weeks of donations.
From what Archie, from
Hold
what
on.
I've heard, that's not the only box that you've bought from your viewers' money. You know what I mean?
Oh.
100%. I love it.
Christian,
You know what?
the story of this watch?
I'm wearing your strap. Look at this. I
Yeah,
wear
I
it because
know,
I
man.
love it. You know this? I could wear any strap in the world. You know this?
Strap on.
I love your Type 1. Man, the Type 1 with the red on the back. I just love it, man. The Type 1. That is such a sexy strap. Man, I love that. By the way, are you in a relationship with that really sexy girl? You know, that girl
No.
who works on your channel? Are you guys kind of going out or not?
No, we are not.
She's a nice girl. I really, really like her. She's very, very
lovely
cool.
girl.
I want to
Yes,
show
she
you
is.
what I'm drinking, by the way, guys. I just got super chatted to open this bottle because this is actually. I want to show you the
Penfold.
bottle. So it's a pen. No, but
bottle.
Penfolds makes a lot of cheap stuff too.
That's Canuga. Yeah.
Yeah, and this here, the vintage. You can see the date. Where's the date? There you go.
Is that
The date?
96? Is that 96? Is it?
No,
Oh,
it's
no, it's
2014.
14. Okay. Shit.
There you go, guys.
It was out of focus.
7
I was-
years old. Let's
By the way-
open this baby up.
Arch, let's
you know-
just thank
That'll
again.
be nice, that'll be
This
nice.
is another
Twist cap?
$50 super chat. Thank you so much.
I gotta go and get a wine glass, guys. I will be back. I need to take a quick toilet break because unlike Uber, Uber drivers have the bottle in the van. I'm just gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back.
Christian, do you know how I got this watch?
Wait, well,
by the
sorry,
way?
wouldn't it be so much better if he on the live stream actually peed into the bottle? That would be hysterical. I would know.
That would be ratings gold.
You
I told
probably
him
would.
many
Sure.
times.
Probably do it. Actually, speaking of urinating while on a live stream, that has happened.
Yes, that has happened.
Are you about to call me out? Or are you calling somebody else out?
No, on this live stream.
Wait, we need to know, Christian, what do you think
He's
about this
talking about the hot
timepiece
mic.
gentleman drama? The timepiece gentleman drama. We need his take.
Yeah.
Let me put you full screen for this.
Hold on. Is it true that you're the one that tipped off codpiece genitals to the Internal Revenue Service for the U.S.?
I'm a lot of things, but I'm no snitch.
No snitch. Snitches get
No,
stitches.
I think it's our stunt. I think it's a bad one, but I don't know. I really, honestly, there's so little information out there that I have no opinion. It's one of those things. I think it's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen, but probably not fraud. I think that the whole $2,000 thing was absurd, but I don't think that was necessarily criminal. I thought it was just
stupid.
moronic. Stupid, but and I think that's all I kind of want to say about the whole thing. I've met them both. They were both nice to me. I have nothing bad to say about our experience, but I was talking to somebody. A million clients reached out to me about the whole thing. A couple people claimed to have watches on Memo. I don't know if that was true. I have no idea, but I was talking to somebody today, and he said, anyone who thinks that there's no such thing as bad PR is a fucking moron, because if the world thought that I was a pedophile, like that's not
Right. Right.
Like, it's just Bill Cosby isn't signing a lot of deals right now, but he's in the fucking news. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
What do you think it'll do though for dealers? And I don't know if you do any like consignment stuff, but what do you think is going to have like a middle to long term impact on the market?
So I do Memo so rarely, and if I do it as a favor. I really don't like it because I don't care how long it takes a watch. It could take 2 weeks, it could take 3 weeks. It doesn't matter to me, but it matters to people who are putting things on Memo. And I hate when people blow up my phone about things that really don't matter. So if your watch hasn't sold, I feel bad about that. But I'm doing you a favor. Like I told you not to put it on Memo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like it's just I don't really sling watches for a living. I have a retail shop. I put watches online. I love them. I absolutely love selling watches and buying watches. But no, like I'm not out there every day trying to sell your watches to dealers, which is what a lot of dealers do, and that's just fine. I don't do B2B. I do retail, so that means that we turn less shit. I don't sell things to make $140. I don't. I have a retail business, and sometimes things sit for weeks, and that's fine by me.
Wow.
Right.
We got a super chat. Show now says
Super chat.
Christian.
Snuff and Show, $5. Christian Archie is too shy to ask. He's also actively looking for a new strap on. I got to tell you, I want the Rover. The strap, the Rover. That's such a cool strap. I love the way you saw it.
Archie, you're already gonna get it. You no need to sell more. I'm gonna send you a strap. Relax.
Okay, so extra long because I'm a bit fat. The diet's not working. Okay, man, extra long. And that's the thing I love about your straps, Christian, you can
Archie,
actually order extra
Fuck
long.
about fucking straps. Holy shit! You're selling them harder than I.
Sorry?
Holy
He's getting the
fuck,
strap.
you're
You're getting the strap.
Okay. JJ
I'm
the Cook,
embarrassed.
$2. Bathroom break sponsored by Gentleman Hangout.
Yes.
Thank you
Hey,
so
Christian,
much.
we got 800 people watching, so this is a great advertising opportunity.
Right.
I gotta tell
Selling
you,
your
I love
straps
your
all day.
straps,
You're
man.
crazy.
Man, your straps are the best. You know
should
that?
be
I gotta
selling
tell
the
you,
strap-
man.
You should be slinging these things out like they're hotcakes, man. You're
You know what's
crazy.
funny is people think that I'm like I'm just like salesman. I'm so embarrassed when anything's being pushed. It's like I
Yeah.
thank you, I appreciate it, but I believe me, everything's okay, and I hope that people buy straps because they find out about them, and that's all great. But I'm not. I didn't come here to sell straps. I came here to meet a couple people I didn't already know. That's it.
Hey, man,
love
that's
you,
so
man.
cool. JD, $5. Can we get TGV on?
No.
Let's keep him away from you.
Horological Freddy Krueger, $2. When will Timepiece Gentleman partner with Bill Crosby? Now he's free. And Dr. Joe Tio, $10. Congratulations, gentlemen. AC3, you are doing really well. Good on you. I sold him my paddock. I sold him the paddock.
Nice.
You know that.
Arch,
Sold him my paddock.
I know you got a lot of big guests on today and a lot of big
Yeah.
news, but I just want to say real quick, you just reminded me, I sealed the deal. The paddock is en route. Be here tomorrow.
5960p.
I forgot to
guys.
tell you. Yeah, I was
Wow.
actually showing Christian last night. We were talking on
Man,
Insta.
I gotta
What's the
say,
reference?
Yeah.
That's Page Avenue.
Yep. That was me. Yeah.
My man, got you.
Christian's cool, by the way. I spoke to him. He's
And
not like
you know
too
what I
cool
reckon?
to talk to
You know what I
us
reckon,
normal
JJ?
guys. He's a cool dude.
That is so.
You know what
funny.
I
Buddy,
reckon,
buddy,
JJ?
After this, we'll change phone numbers.
Sure. Okay. What'd you say?
I reckon that watch would look super cool on a Rover on a Rotor strap.
You-
That's what I
God,
think.
son, swear to God.
You know that?
Ah.
There you go, guys. For
What do you think, O'Sheen? You like that one? Got it
What's
coming
the
to
reference, JJ?
60p.
5960p.
Mm.
My first
My
paddock.
God. I got to tell you, JJ, that's a lot of money. You know, I would seriously, if ever I was to consider selling some of my paddocks to get one watch,
That's beautiful.
that is so gorgeous.
So bad
Yeah.
say things have to be pretty good, right? I mean, he's
Hold
a
on.
businessman. He's selling a lot of things. He's obviously got a lot of
Arch, this is. I'm pretty sure this is. This is
girl.
Timepiece or Marco's ex-girlfriend. Should we
Oh,
get her
yeah,
on the
this-
Hey.
show?
Yeah, let her in. Let her
There we
on.
go.
VC, I'm
All
here
right.
taking it all in. Some of you all savage earlier. Laugh out loud. Hey, you're welcome on.
so horrible.
You're welcome
I'm
on.
enjoying-
I got to tell you, is that what she really looks like?
I
How
hope
did
so.
Marco pull her?
Bring
No,
her
I'm just
on.
kidding.
I mean, seriously, you know, I
It's a
got to be
filter.
honest with
This
you,
is a
man.
filter, Arch. Come on.
Marco,
She's gorgeous. Matt, $2. Amazing show. Theo and Harris, I just want to be a mini me. I love your content, Theo. It's just so cool. And you know what? The best thing I love about you, Theo, is
It's
your
fucking
grandfather.
Christmas.
You gave your grandfather, the taxi driver, the watch with his medallion number on the back of and that is so cool. That is just, it's beyond cool. Even O'Sheen is not that cool. I mean, O'Sheen's cool. He's in Venice. He's swinging around. He's in the rock stars.
that was my
But
first
man,
time.
to put the medallion number on the back of a paddock, my God,
And
that is
also,
class.
was
Come
that
on, Arch.
the
What's cooler than
president
walking
wearing-
around Venice with a cafe racing leather jacket on? O'Sheen's living the life, man.
Wearing a
It's a different
Speedy,
kind
a
of cool.
vintage Speedy with
Right.
with non-reloomed hands, man, what's so cool? It's just cool. It's cool. Vincent George, $2. Enter code TPG for 10% off straps at Theo and Harris.
Stop it.
Timekeepers 562 $15 just logged in. So
cannot
what happened to
believe
Timepiece
this.
Gentleman? Please fill me in. He's gone out of business. It's just
No, he hasn't.
incredible.
Do you really
We
think
don't
that-
know. He's just done. What do you
We
think,
know.
Christian? What do you think? What do you think's happened?
I think there will probably be a video Friday. I do.
Right. Terrible prank, I think.
Friday.
Hey man, I'm
Saturday,
getting the
yeah.
ratings gold. I don't care. I don't care if it's a prank
think
or not, man. I'm
you
just
can
enjoying the
prank.
ratings gold.
That maybe in Dallas you get away with, but in a lot of places you get a fucking hefty smack for. That's what I think.
Yeah. There
That's
you go. If he was in New York, baby,
Mm.
yeah, I think you get
that
a
That
little
would be
crack.
different.
You get a,
As Archie
Yeah.
would say, it's all gone pear-shaped. To summarize it nicely, it's all gone pear-shaped.
JJ, does this have any water resistance? This Patek?
I,
These
30
pushers.
meters? Is that-
well, I don't
30
believe
meters.
so, and I don't think I'd be taking it
Not
anywhere
that
near.
you would ever.
No,
even
maybe by a
test
sink.
that.
Like if I'm out to dinner and I'm washing my hands by the sink, I think that's about as close as it's going to get to water.
Right.
Um,
Beautiful though. Congrats,
Thanks.
man.
Yeah, they what put me over the top with it too. They just serviced it in March by Paddock.
Ah.
So
Wow.
that's
Christian,
all.
do people
wow.
really say I want a type 1 because of Archie?
I
They
swear to
will
God.
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't give you credit if I didn't have to.
Yeah. That's so cool, man. I'm just so happy for you, man. I love you. I love you. You're a good guy, you know? I always loved you.
You know what's funny?
After you were
Archie
shafted-
called me- So I obviously knew of our videos for years as just a YouTuber. I'm sorry, as just a YouTube viewer before I had any videos. And one day I get a call now I have my YouTube channel, whatever. We were doing business with TGV, etc. And I get a call from this number I don't know. This is back when I would pick up numbers that I didn't know, because now all the spam shit is horrible. And I pick up and I'm like, hello, and I hear his fucking voice. It's Archie Luxury. And I'm like, what the fuck did you get this number? Who are you? And he was talking and he was talking some shit. And I would not say anything rude about. He was trying to elicit remarks from me, and I was convinced that I was being recorded, so I refused to say anything. And he called me out. He was like, "Dude, it's just you and me, just a couple of buddies. Say what you want." And I was like, "Nah. I think we'll talk another time." And that was the first time we spoke. And Archie, you and I haven't spoken in a little while, but we've spoken half a dozen times or maybe more. And we have no business interest together, but it's been nice to have a relationship. It's been kind of funny. I think it's been fun.
Man, I hope it sold you some straps, okay? I hope it sold you some straps, because I love that Type 1. And I want to get the Rover. You know this? I got to tell you, man, that's such a cool...
I know.
Perf Luxury... $2.
Extra
The Russian mob is
long
coming.
way.
I see Putin already. Stud Muffin $5. I have to ask, but can you pull up the email for the
You're
guest,
killing me.
Archie
You're
or
killing
Marco?
me, Steph. Here we go. Ulyss Nardine Tourbillon from 2016.
Ooh.
Nardan.
Ooh. Theo, I want to ask you this, man. Theo, tell me this, man. That story.
Who's Theo? Orange Christian?
Theo,
How much of that wine you have?
Christian Theo, yeah.
Theo.
I wanted to ask you, man. That's such a man. I love that story of you bought that watch for your granddad. That's such a cool story. How does he love it still?
My grandfather has worn it 4 times since. My grandfather does not wear nice things. He is a cab driver. He's a very common guy. He really appreciated the gesture. He loves it. He wears it on important occasions. I beg him to wear it all the time. He refuses to. And I think eventually when we inherit that watch, that will be a part of the memory that he still, even though he got it as a fucking gift, he still thought it was a little bit too good for him. And that's my grandfather. So, and I don't regret it for a second.
And you got your dad a president. You got him a president
That was
as well,
my mom.
didn't you?
My
Right,
mom
the
bought my
bracelet.
dad president.
Yes, that's so
And you got the
fantastic
matching
as
bracelet
well.
for it for the was it the 25th wedding anniversary? That
Yes,
was
my
so cool.
mom bought my dad the president. It was actually a date just with a presidential bracelet. For
That's so
21st
cool, man.
Unbelievable.
I gotta tell you, man, it's just fantastic to see you doing well there. I really do love that, and
Slow
I
and
gotta
steady.
tell you,
Right.
exactly.
Christian's
I gotta
a
tell you,
staple of the watch community. You know what I mean? It's nice to see people
yeah.
doing
See,
well.
Birving Hard, that's what I love is the stories. It's not just fancy wancy flexing. It's actually the stories of.
So yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too far tangentially, here because it's not my show and whatever. But you're right. That's exactly. But I agree with you exactly. Right. I see so many of these. Because my company has turned from a retail company to like a media consultancy and video creation company for a lot of the brands, Omega, Grand Seiko, all these Breguet, all these brands, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And what a lot of the other agencies, basically every other agency and publication doesn't understand is, yes, the lowest common denominator, the dumbest, the whatever of people will think that fast car, cool, buy watch. That's very, Neanderthal, whatever. But most people that have ever felt something in their life, people with any level of emotion at all, they want to be touched a little bit with something more meaningful than fast car, strong guy. Not cool. It's just not cool. It doesn't sell shit. You know, I told Tudor on a phone call not so long ago, I said, you know, David Beckham's endorsement doesn't make me want to buy a watch. It makes me feel bad for having a dad bod. Like, you know, showing the Tudor fucking on his wrist. I'm like, okay, so I'm ugly. Great. Right? But showing the fucking Black Bay on the wrist of a real fucking guy, you know, that uses it. Not some fucking sexy diver that has a perfect life and a gorgeous fucking girlfriend. Fuck that, man. I don't relate to that. It doesn't touch me.
You know, I always thought that about the YouTube watch community, the popular YouTubers. When I first got into this, I would look at some of them and go, "You kidding me? Like, you're not modeling the watch very well." But then it occurred to me, hold on. This is the regular guy. There's regular guys out there who want to see the watch on a regular guy's wrist. They don't need to see it on a model or a superstar because they have no idea how it's going to look on them. And in a way, it's kind of brought down the level a little bit and kind of cooled off the whole thing where you can say, okay, I like the watch. It looks good on him. He's a 6 out of 10. I'm a 6 out of 10, and the watch is going to look the same way on me.
Exactly.
Not like walking past a big store and seeing a fucking 18-foot tall thing of David Beckham, and you go, "Well, I'll never look like that."
No,
you're exactly right. And brands are starting to understand that, but they're not there yet. But they're starting to get it, which is, you know.
You make sure you charge them the fee, because you New Yorkers know how to charge fees. Let me believe you that. Timekeeper 562, $20. Roman's live show today with Eric got a missed call and a text from Timepiece Guy and a text stating he has not run away and something big was coming. I will never buy or sell to him again after this stunt. Let me tell you this.
It's childish.
Let me tell you this, Anthony, if you're watching, you're a fucking asshole. That's what you are. You're an asshole, and you honestly... I wish you go back inside the can, because what you've pulled on the community is not funny. I hope you get back inside.
Arch, real quick before you read the next chat, you know, we're all on camera. You know, you got a couple of great YouTube celebs with you and a million people watching. Just give a quick shout out to Bear Clooney.
Bear Clooney, I love the Bear. Bear Clooney, I love you. Bear, I love you more than anything. I love you more than money, because without Bear Clooney, this would not be possible. Okay. Bear Clooney has done more for me than any other person. He even shake down Rolex. He got Rolex to, you know, we had to fix that little fiker up. And Rolex, you're welcome on. Bear tells me you're welcome on again. So Bear... Lolex, come back on and show your style.
Arch,
I got to tell you.
860 viewers. Guys, please make sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends, guys.
Please do that. Flip mode 45, $5. You nailed it, Arch. Never got a good feeling from Timepiece, gentlemen. Didn't seem to add up. Great to see Timeless Watch Channel. Keep up the great... Timeless Watch Channel is just so cool. I mean, anyone who walks around Venice with a vintage Amiga, man, that's just cool, man. It's so cool. It's just beyond cool. Claude C, $10. Archie has done more for Rolex than Roger Federer, 15 Grand Slam title. You betcha. And I get nothing. I can't even get a book from my AD. Can you believe that? I can't even get a lousy catalog.
Arch, I told you the story. A year and a half ago, I walked into this AD. They wouldn't even talk to me. Then I walked in wearing a Bruce Wayne, and these fuckers gave me Rolex catalog, Omega catalog,
man,
business card. She's like, listen, any watch you need from me, you get any service. I'll get anything. I'll try to work with you. It's bullshit, Arch. It's fucking bullshit. Smoke and mirrors.
I walked into my local Cartier boutique probably like a year and a half ago, and it was before COVID, so there were no there's no oh, we'll lose COVID, and I waited behind, first of all, an incredibly lazy staff, but like two 17-year-olds, and not to say that they're not going to spend money, because I'm sure they are, but I was like, the fact that this fucking staff cannot support, and I waited for 40 minutes. And I don't even know why I waited, like an asshole, like a jerk off. I waited, but I said to myself, the fact that you can't show me that the new whatever watch is fucking insane. Not like oh, do you know why? Because I'm not that guy. But I was like, are you nuts? Are you fucking nuts? And I was wearing a nice watch, but I was like, come on, man, you can't say hello. You can't say, "Hey, I'm sorry, we're busy. Can I do something real quick?" It's all.
Yeah.
I hate that company.
Yeah.
Incredible arrogance. I love Cartier, my favorite brand, maybe, but the
It's
arrogance
Richmond.
is so-
Richard Westwood, $6. Theo and Harris, what a great channel. I'd have to agree with that. I love your channel, Theo.
He's a staple. He's a staple.
It's Christian.
Yeah.
It's Christian. I love that, man. I honestly love your channel. Here we go. Range 24 Alberta, £5, $5 Canadian. Thank you so much.
Hold on. He said this, Arch.
Archie is the Rodney Dangerfield of the Watch World. I loved Rodney Dangerfield. He was so cool, man. I loved him.
Can't
I
get
loved
no
him
respect.
in No respect. Tongo Bongo, $2. Theo, show us your chest hair. Theo's cool, man. I love it. You know, Theo.
You want to see?
Who's Theo,
You want
Arch?
to see any of my fucking hairs? You got to donate more than $2, motherfucker.
Perp Luxury, $5.
$2.
Check to see if what I posted in the WhatsApp group. I found out they're running to and their next business venture.
Arch, send it to me. Send it to my email, watchcardinal99@gmail.com. I'll pull it up.
Yep, there you go.
Arch, I gotta say, not
you
just because Oshin and Christian are on, but they have two of the best channels on YouTube. I mean,
My fault.
Oshin's
I love 'em. They're just
cinematography is
cool guys.
unbelievable. He makes every watch. He makes me want to buy every watch he shows, just the way he lights it. And I love Christian's new thing when he goes around to all the people and checks out their collection, like in Manhattan and all that. It's such a cool idea. Nobody's doing that. Popping
Man,
up
I
to
love
people
that
who watch
$40
the
million
channel.
apartment. The $40 million apartment, Christian. That was amazing, man.
That was cool
That
shit.
was amazing. Steve, $5. I almost sold to Timepiece Gentleman last week. I am so lucky.
Ooh.
I avoided him. I got bad vibes. The
Wow.
math does not jive.
There you go,
By the
guys.
way, this
Ju-
stuff going. Sorry, go ahead.
Juco Ted, $5. Does O'Sheen still love the Tudor Chrono? You betcha he does. He loves it more than life itself. He loves it, man. That's a
Hold on, let me pull that
panda.
up full
We'll
screen.
stick it on right now.
The diet pen.
By the way, I was
Yeah,
going to interrupt you saying that I've heard from a lot of people today that have watches on consignment with Timepiece
Yes.
Gentlemen.
Yes,
Because
what
there
they
was
say.
that going around. Nico said that thing earlier that he hasn't heard from anyone. Nico doesn't realize the power he has sometimes. Ooh, that's the bane of my existence. Vacheron Constantine! But sorry, I had to do it.
Do you like Nico? Do you like Nico?
He's
Do you
all,
think
he's
that?
all right. I liked what he said today. I don't
Do
like.
you think
that
it's
he
cool
goes
that he
Vacheron
stole my shtick?
Constantine.
Do you think it's cool he
Yeah,
stole
he
my
didn't
shtick?
steal your stick. He didn't steal it. He didn't steal it. He's that guy. I actually agree with everything he said today. I was like, okay, I like Nico again. But he did say that.
Is he
I
wearing
haven't
orange
heard-
headphones?
The
Is
red.
he wearing
They're
orange
red.
headphones?
He
Red-
wore
red-
It was,
red-
it
red
was
beats
kind
him.
of in a simple and modest situation. You know, he wasn't pumping it up or anything. But he did say, I don't know of anyone who, implying that maybe a Timepiece Gentleman closed out all his accounts and paid everybody off or something like that. It's not the case. I actually spoke with a couple of people earlier. One guy was like, can you do me a favor and put that in the comments? I'll pin it. And he's too scared. He's like, I don't know. I get my watches back. And so I was like, you're going to get your watches back. The guy's going to come out and he's going to have a party hat on and he'll think he's the king of marketing. And I'll just throw up and have
What
it.
about the Tudor
Christian,
Chrono? though?
look at this.
Tudor Chrono. We
Stud
didn't get the
muffin,
last one.
$2.
Oh, yeah.
Christian forgot Cartier. Buy a
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, and I think that there's a misunderstanding that the word awareness and good marketing are the same.
Yeah.
More people I'm sure today are aware. I believe that.
Yes.
But
Yes.
but more people with a general positive opinion that are ready to do business. I think no. I also, as long as no one gets hurt, I don't give a fuck what happens to
Christian, I want to ask you your opinion on something very quickly. Now that Stud Muffin has raised the gauntlet, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to show you. This here is a very, very. This is my wife's. A very kind fan donated a jewelry box to me, and I wanted to ask you because you're a Cartier fan. This is I bought
amazing.
this
You
for
got
my
this going.
wife. The Cartier Banois. What do you think of that? Is that just Viking gorgeous? What do you think of the Cartier?
I think it's stunning, Archie. If I had a wife like you do. I'm sure very loving and beautiful. That's one of the. I would absolutely have no hesitation in buying exactly that. It's lovely, and I'm very jealous.
I mean, the bandwagon, the bathtub watch, the French. How could the French?
It's
they
lovely. It's just a lovely, elegant watch.
I
that
mean,
no
it
one
is
has.
quartz. It is quartz. We know this,
Who cares?
Christian, don't you?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? It's about the case.
The Cartier I got
Yeah.
for my daughter's quartz, but it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Women like those sort of things there.
They also
I
don't
gotta
have to worry. She doesn't have to worry about winding it.
Because
Can you
you're a
imagine you
huge
trying to
Chris.
get her to wind it like
You're a Cartier man, Christian, aren't you? You love. You know what? I had a couple tanks. The manual wine tanks are so much better. You know that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I had a quartz tank for American for years. I loved it, and I really loved. No regrets at all. It wasn't the movement. The movement wasn't the reason I sold it. I sold it to buy a Suntré, which I love, and I still own, and I don't think I'd ever sell. And but I love Cartier. I mean, it's a watch brand that if you get me really drunk, on a date or wherever, Cartier and their genius. Probably coming up.
You know what?
Also,
what, Christian? Let me tell you this. I'm just drinking this wine here. I want to tell you this. I actually had a card. My wife had a Patek 24. I sold it, and then I bought the Cartier Banwell. I think that's sexier. What do you think?
It's. I think you're right. It's so elegant. It's so.
The Cartier, the Patek had a bloody plastic spacer on the movement. A plastic spacer on the movement. What do you think of that?
Okay, who gives a shit? Okay, listen, we could all use a little plastic spacer every once in a while. We all need a little help. Okay, so I'm not worried about it.
We never answered the super chat by Duco Ted.
Sorry, here we go. Duco Ted, $5. Does Oshin still love the Tudor Chrono? You betcha, he loves it, man. He just brought it out. He loves the Tudor.
At the beauty.
Give some value for me.
And it's a vertical clutch, column wheel vertical clutch, man.
Yeah, the satisfaction of the pushers. It's just like the Daytona. It might be a little better than the Daytona.
Is that right? You reckon?
Oh,
does the snowflake hand get in the way
so
though?
Beautifully. Ooh.
Does the snowflake hand get in the way?
Yes, it does.
You know what? I'm going to do this to just celebrate Christian's brilliance. I'm actually going to put my
shut the fuck
sub
up,
away.
People are going to think I paid you.
I'm going to put on the type
Your
1. I'm going to put on the
Christian.
Speedy,
Brilliance.
because
I have to tell you, before you said you don't relate to George Clooney. You're a 6 out of 10. Without getting weird, you're a very handsome guy. You'd be great for a film. You'd be great for a project with Tudor. I see it.
Hey, do you want to do that? Oshin, do you want a Tudor contract? I'm going to organize it now, Tudor. Oshin, I only want 10%. 10% is all I charge. Want to do it? Yes or no?
I'm sure.
A
I'm sure
Tudor
Tudor's
rep.
listening right now. Tudor, understand
Where
this.
is the conversation
Oshin's
about?
review of the Black Bay
Oshin,
58
you may
does
be
far
drunk,
more
but
than
this
Lady
is a
Gaga.
deal, business deal.
I'm
We got a
not
guy
drunk.
here.
I'm far from drunk.
No, but
Wow.
Oshin, tell me this.
Hilarious.
Oshin, would you accept it? Would you accept it? Look at this. We
What?
want you to do.
Where do you live?
We want you to
Where do you
become
live?
the Tudor spokesman because
Where do
David
I live?
Beckham
He's
is
asking
too
me where I
far fetched.
live. You know where I used
do
to
you
live, Christian, for 20
Where do you live?
years? In New York City, man, for 20 years. Now I'm in Venice in Italy.
Oh, you're in. I thought Venice, California. Venice, Italy, even better.
No, I'm
We
in
could
the
check
real
out-
Venice, yeah.
We could go
This
to
guy is
check
so
out-
cool. Christian, this
let
guy
me-
is so
let me hear
cool.
what he's saying.
This guy is so
Context,
cool.
sorry,
George
hang on.
Clooney consults with him to get cool tips. Man, this guy is so cool.
You got some super chats? Two
Christian,
super
what were you
chats?
asking?
Super chats quickly.
Curious.
Hubba Bubba, Hubba,
Never
two
mind.
$5. Amazing panel
Right.
on live stream. Archie,
I'm
how
gonna get
glad
some
are you
wine. I'm
that
gonna
you
get some
dumped the
nice
old
wine.
crew? The show quality is off the charts. Man, I'm over the moon. You know this? I am over the moon. Mr. GMT, $5. Wow! Superstar panel. Awesome to see Christian and Oshin tonight with Archie and the boys. By the way, Christian, you are welcome anytime you want.
Oh, and
I
I just want
will-
to say,
I will
we got
accept.
Toyota Mo-
Very nice.
You are welcome anytime. I got to tell you this there, man. Toyota Mo, Oshin. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh,
Guys,
shit.
Toyota Mo
There we
sent me
go.
This lovely merch with a Bear Clooney mug, so I got to thank him live on air.
Oh,
Thank you
that's
so much.
awesome.
I had to wear
Wow.
it for the stream.
Wow.
Christian,
There we
you're
go.
an
You know what?
NFL, right? You're into
I
that.
find this watch so much more comfortable than that stupid Submariner. You know why? You know why I find my
It's got the
subs,
Type 1
my
strap,
speedy.
that's why.
It's got the Type 1. It's got the Type 1.
TheoandHarris.com.
Theo and you know what? You know what I love about the straps? No
Can-
bullshit. It's the red backing because it goes with my LV box.
And
The
you love the
red
red
Nice.
backing, man. I gotta tell you, man, that is so cool. It's got the spring bars. You got private spring bars, so I don't need to fike around with just easy fit. This is one of the greatest straps, and I gotta tell you, I've worn this strap, worn it. A little bit of patina, but I love it more than a new one. If you gave me a new one, Theo, I would actually want to wear my old one. You know, I want to wear my old
How many drinks did he
strap
have today?
because, man, I got to tell you, that is an amazing. He
Oh,
didn't
what
pay me
bottle you
anything.
popping open?
I'm popping
He only
open a
sold it to me at
Chateau-
wholesale. It didn't give it to me for free, but I love the strap so much.
We got
We're
so
talking
many
wine
super
for a
chats to
second.
catch up
Chateau Pichon Longueville, Comtesse de la Lande.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Also
You guys got the
known-
fancy bottles out today.
Yeah,
Hey,
also
damn.
known as the lady in my little close circle of wine aficionados.
So this is a
This
Shiraz
is a
Cabernet. I got to.
2003.
Whoa, that's expensive, man.
Yeah, it is. In New York, it's about. I think
It's not
it's
about money. It's about
450
class.
in New York.
It's about money.
I picked it up today actually at a good price here.
Arch, what's 450 when you
cheap.
just landed a Tudor contract? You know what I mean?
I'm drinking wine
Man.
that's $4.50.
You know what? No bullshit. No bullshit. Theo, I want to say this to you. Christian, I want to say this to you. You know what? Theo, I want to say this to you. This guy here is
Theo,
Tudor. Do you understand? This is Tudor. He's not even a paid
see it.
ambassador, and the guy's wearing the bloody stupid panda. I mean, we both know they churn out the movements in China. The thing is this, Theo. That is the guy you want on the brand. This is a real enthusiast
me
lover.
tell you
Man,
something.
this...
Finding out. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I said the 8th, not at 8. Not a problem.
Did
I
you
have a
know...
client that swung by. I have to go sell a sea dweller. I have to go.
All right.
Hey,
Okay,
Oh, good
Theo.
luck.
Theo, man, we love you.
Thank
we love you,
you.
man.
Thanks for
Peace,
joining us,
man.
Christian.
thank you for joining.
And please invite me again soon. I'm gonna go have a drink.
You're invited
Tomorrow.
anytime you
Amazing to
want,
have you
man. We love you.
Anytime, man.
Every day.
Oh,
Sheen.
this is so cool. I can't
Alright,
believe it.
We got to catch up on
Oh.
the super chat. There's
Okay. Jacob
was like the
Kendall,
super chat
$2.50.
warden.
He is the Stanley Kubik of YouTube. $2.50. Mark P,
According to
£5.
the magazine.
Great channel, Theo. Love it. Is there a GoFundMe page we can donate to? Yes, Archie Luxury. Donate to Archie to help buying some new shirt buttons. Okay. Race Mode Daily, $2 Canadian. I'm new to the game. Who do you trust?
David
I
SW.
trust David
David
SW. David SW.
David
David
SW.
SW. Finchy, £5. Has Christian ever seen Timeless Watch Channel? I think he has. He's a cool
Or-
guy. Thomas G, €5. Cheers, Archie. Great show. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, yeah, look at his.
Vincent George, $2. Tim, can we expect a timepiece gentleman / pyramid mug?
Ooh, yes, you can. Yes.
Art, we should be pumping the merch out, Tim. What are you waiting for?
I posted the link, guys.
Punch out
Marco,
the merch, baby!
Marco, can you show us the T-shirt?
Yes. This is the official Archie Luxury live stream T-shirt, guys. Look at that.
And we
Who
have
would've rocked
mugs.
it?
All the
Wow.
stuff is limited to like 5 pieces each. So
Pontiff mug.
yeah. So what you see is
Bear
those
Clooney.
pieces are now vintage collectibles. They're sold out.
Nice.
People are reselling them on eBay for 3 times the price.
I paid double for my mug. Double.
Oh,
on
look
eBay.
at that poster. We have 3. Oh my God.
Arch, speaking of links after
Look
the
at
show, do you
this.
mind if I drop
There's
my
only
link
3
for
left.
the after show?
Of course! JJ runs his channel. He's going to do a channel today. The Turd and Gentry, $2. AC, that should Roman apologize for pumping Crime Piece. You betcha he should.
More super chats.
Rory Cullens, $5. Unreal stream tonight. Love seeing the different corners of the YouTube watch community come together, hoping for a positive conclusion to all of this. You know what? I want it to continue because I'm getting gold out of it. Anthony Nepatano, $2. Clive used to bring out the worst in you, Arch. You betcha. Toyota Mo, $5. Ratings gold, Arch. Bing, rating gold, big boy. Thank you
Toyota's
so
the
much.
man.
Loser, sir, $2. What is this? Mr. Horns and the Felicity follically endowed. And Jacob
Follically
Okerlund,
endowed.
$5. Logged on for a bit to wait for Archie to stop talking about the Theo and Harris strap. Came back 10 minutes later, and he's still on about it. Thank you.
Check out TheoandHarris.com, boys.
There's some incredible straps.
$20, man. That's $20, man. That's a lot of money. I can tell you this now. There better be a collab with it's O'Sheen and Christian after this, and soon. You betcha. O'Sheen is my man. He's in
I
the
think that'd be a
pocket.
good collab. They both have good style.
Yeah,
I
he's
love it,
into
man.
wine and stuff, so,
Alex
yeah.
Watchholic, $2. Next big guest called Teddy Baldassar.
We did an interview with him years ago, right?
Yeah,
Not unless you want the best
Teddy's
chronograph under $500. Probably not.
I got to tell you, man.
I'm just kidding.
Brother,
Just
I got to
kidding.
tell you this. Loser, $2. Now that Theo is gone, who will be the chesty one? You know what, guys? I don't mind opening up. There. The Bucks are coming in. Get the
we need
Bucks
more than
in.
$2.
Get the Bucks in, man. Bring them out now, man. Bring them out. Bring them out, man. I got
My
the money
eyes.
coming. I got to tell you guys, you know what? Birmingham, I love you more than these fickle celebrities who come on my show. You know that, Birmingham?
Why are you comparing me to them? What?
I'm just saying, here, man.
Pulling
You're
up something.
a cool
Pulling up
guy. And
something.
you know what, O'Sheen? I just got you a tutor contract. You just look after me, okay? I don't mind a few freebies.
Here we go, Arch. Look at this.
Okay.
What are we
Holy
looking at?
shit. What are we looking at here? Tell me this.
Marco Nicolini.
Marco.
Gentleman
Yep.
Motorsports LLC. Agent and manager Anthony Ferrer. So maybe they're going to do a car and
watches.
and what's it called? And watch dealership. What do you think about that one?
What?
I mean,
My
again,
God.
we don't know. We don't know if this is true at all, but I'm just pulling it up because I'm getting this. I'm getting the dirt.
Gentleman Motorsports.
Okay, more super chat.
Lusa 10. This is for the nipple.
Oh, Arch!
come
You're gonna get booted off YouTube.
Right.
Arch.
This is how you get demonetized.
I tell you what, man. I got money coming. I got to tell you guys, you know, I got the coolest people. O'Sheen is so cool.
But Arch, we have
He's a
company.
10 out of 10.
All right, let's sign.
Yeah,
It's time.
Box
Behave,
of
Archie, we
papers.
have company.
$8. $8.
All right, we're
$8,
finally
man.
caught up. Let's talk watches, baby. The watches.
Did
Oh,
anybody
Shane,
know
can I
the
ask
old
you
Sea
this?
Dweller that I put on earlier?
Right.
Yes.
I got the old
Red
one
line?
here.
Hold on.
That's
hold
the
on.
No,
pre-ceramic. The pre-ceramic.
Yeah,
Is that the 40?
That's actually a cool
40.
watch.
The
You know, I
40.
owned one of those,
Nice.
Oh, that's
O'Sheen.
the
You know what?
4000. The Sea Dweller 4000.
Yeah, the 4000
No, it's-
exactly.
Yeah.
Is that the fourth? That's a ceramic bezel?
Yeah, that's the lowest production. Yeah, lowest production modern Rolex.
Ooh.
Holy fuck. How many have you got of these things?
Oh, and that's the anniversary Sea Dweller too, right?
This is the Mark One.
Woo! All right,
Yeah, I
these
got
are-
two of these. I got the Mark
These
Two
are going
and
to
the
be
Mark
very
One.
collectible.
Wow.
Yeah, Mark 1 is.
The other one's in the bank.
What's the difference again, if you don't mind me asking? Because I always forget. What's
Between the Mark One and Mark Two, there's only two
Cyclops.
differences. One
Yeah.
is the crown between the Swiss and the Maid,
Right.
and the other is the serif on the one,
That's
where
the
it
one.
shows 1220 meters, and that's it. And for
Right.
some reason, this is the most sought after because it's 50th anniversary. The next one is 51st anniversary. Doesn't ring quite as well, right?
You know
So-
what watch you really made me like that I didn't think I would like beforehand when you got the two-tone Sea Dweller with the yellow with
she's
the
a
gold
beast.
text and everything. The way you
Yeah.
lit it up and filmed it, you just made it look so good. I was like, oh,
I
damn,
filmed
this
that in
is really good.
Vicenza and Andrea Palladio design all around. Sometimes when it matches the surroundings, I did that with the Yachtmaster Gold, the gold one, the rose gold one as well. You find all the same color rings. Oh, look at that! That's lovely. You find all the same color rings around. Like when I did the root beer in Verona. Did you see that video?
Yeah, I believe
Around
so.
them?
Yes,
Yeah,
I watched them all. I just don't
CHNR.
remember everything. I gotta. See
Yeah,
them.
yeah. So that's okay. The
Oh, shit,
CHNR.
they're too long, the vids. The vids are too
It's
No,
so
they're not
hard
too
to
long.
find colors that make. What's happening?
Marco said they were too long. I don't agree.
Oh, they're too long. Yeah.
No, it's because on the first live stream,
No.
it's like I remember this guy said, "Oh,
Yeah, because the first time I saw Marco, he's like, he's all right, but his videos are too long. I'm like, fuck that guy.
Where's Marco now?
Now we're like best mates.
You know what I like to watch your videos? I tell you the truth. I watch them mostly like at nighttime when I'm relaxing because they're very relaxing. Your videos.
This
They're
is
not
what
like,
I got the other night as well. I was doing a Q&A and people were like, it's great to go to sleep to. I'm like, that's not a compliment. It's like, so my shit is boring then.
No, it's inviting. It's inviting.
I know.
and warm.
Thank you.
It's
thank
not
you.
boring.
I'm just
Right,
pulling
no,
your
I know.
tail. But
Great
It-
catch, JJ.
when I did the CHNR, I'm looking for like rusty reds everywhere. And Verona's full of rusty reds, like there's that old Castelvecchio. So I have the thing and then the Castelvecchio in the background. I'm looking for rusty red, and then there's a sunset, and then I order a drink at Spritz Chinar, and it's rusty red, and I have and I can't. It's not it didn't make the final cut, but at a certain point, somebody comes by with one of those beautiful dogs that has this deep red. And this is how pathetic I am. I'm like, oh, can I stop you? That's a beautiful dog. What's the name? Oh, it's so pretty. And I was like rubbing the dog, I'm filming my hand, petting the dog so I can match the. Later, I saw the footage. I'm like, you need help. You seriously need help now.
Oh, shit,
I did. It
question
wound
for
up
you.
on the cutting room floor, but it's you try to match up the colors, man. That's the important thing,
Right. Hey, if you want rusty reds, you got to go downtown Manhattan. Go to Chinatown. You got
Absolutely, sure.
rusty red over there.
Shit, I miss Manhattan so much, man.
Yeah.
I still have an office down there. Fuck.
New
Haven't
York
seen it in
sucks.
2
You know,
years.
that New York sucks.
Are you
It
running
doesn't
something out of that
sound
office, or it's
Stay in Venice. Venice, man. That's so
No,
cool,
Venice
man.
is
You're
great.
cool.
Oh,
I
Sheen,
miss
can I
New
do
York
live
today.
streams from your office?
Yeah. I wonder.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny when you said that you have an office in Manhattan. I was actually just about to ask, do you go to any of the events like the watch show taking place in October in New York City?
No.
Oh, you don't
no.
do any.
My watch thing really took off when I came over here.
Right.
So I left New York with a stack of watches, and I got here, and then the obsession became it became bigger, and then I didn't even have a Rolex when I left New York last time, so I wasn't really connected with all of that stuff in New York, unfortunately.
All right, what are you doing over there?
Look at him. He looks
I gotta
sad
tell
and-
you guys, Roberto Naguro, 5 rubles. Here we go. O'Sheen, what about the chronomat you are with?
I'll put it on right now. I knew everybody would want to see some watches, some variety of watches. I wore a watch just earlier, 20 minutes ago. Did anybody spot that? It's not released yet.
The one with the black strap on it. I caught
It's
a little.
not
By the
even
way,
released
O'Sheen, how do you
yet.
feel about being the new Tudor ambassador?
I think I better do some sit-ups.
No, but in all seriousness-
You have to
in
be
all
relatable.
In all seriousness, O'Sheen, your review of the Tudor Black Bay 58 does more to convince people to buy their watches than Lady Gaga ever will.
Yeah, it did. It just sold a lot of watches. It did. And I was talking to a trader recently because my yacht. Do you remember Archie? My ex has a lot of my watches.
Oh, yeah.
And my
Did you
yacht
get any
is
back
over
from
there.
her?
No,
Did you get any
I-
back
no,
from her?
no. Lawyers involved now. Lawyers, guys, lawyers. Can
Damn.
you believe it?
Can't you
Anyway-
fucking sort this out just nicely? Just say, look, honey, let's go back to where we were before.
A lover
come
scorned,
over.
Arch. A lover scorned.
And
That's
grab the watches
exactly
and
what
run.
I did. I was like, "Hey, how are you doing? It's been a long time. Hope you're okay."
What did she
You know,
say?
I'm just short of saying, "I hope you're married with kids." Like, I don't. It's okay. I don't
she
hate
say?
you. You know. She nothing. She stonewalled me, and then one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call direct. Maybe she's blocked me.
Yep.
I'm just gonna. I wasn't being obsessive.
Yeah,
about
call
it. I was
direct.
being
Call
light.
direct. That's a good idea. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
let
What
me-
happened
let me
then?
call and say, hey, it's your old friend.
What happened to him?
He'll be back. He'll
What
be
happened
back.
to-
I'll drop
Brought
it.
up some negative emotion that
I don't know. I don't
Put-
know. He might have clicked something.
you want
Yeah, I'll
Marco.
put the-
Marco
Drop-
kicked
He has
him
the
back.
link from. He has the link on
How
Instagram.
could
He has the
you,
link on his-
Marco?
He'll come back. He'll come back. Arch, this is catch up on
Juco
the-
Ted, $5. Birmingham is
shit.
correct. Ocean is more than the BB58 than their paid sponsors.
Did you see him? I got this iPhone 12, and it just
What happened,
clicked
man?
off. I don't know. Just clicked off. I don't know. Anyway, listen, guys. Just to close it up, I got her on the phone.
I can
Okay.
ring her for you if you want. O'Sheen, I'm happy to ring her for you.
Call her, drive her nuts. You know, I used to watch your
It's gonna complicate.
channel when I was with
Complicate,
her, and she'd be like, "Are you watching that annoying guy again?" So it'd be great if you called her. It'd be
I
hilarious.
can.
It would
O'Sheen,
be
you know what,
fucking golden.
O'Sheen?
Record it,
O'Sheen,
please.
O'Sheen, I will
Yeah.
happily ring her for you. Send me
would
the
be
text
great.
me the number. Text
I
me
will.
the number, and I'll ring her now. What do you mean to
No,
ask
don't do
for?
it now. It's 3 a.m. So let me tell you why as well. So then she's like, I don't want to talk, and I'm like, all right, okay. So we're not on a nice basis. 18.
Would
months
you
have
be
gone
happy
by.
with casual once a week? I'll try and organize that.
So then
Slave.
I get lawyer shit. Lawyer shit, guys. I'm like,
Oh,
are you kidding me?
shit.
I'm trying
Is that
to
as
be
bad
nice.
as police shit? When the
It's-
girls call the police on you, what's worse, police or lawyers?
Lawyers more expensive.
Lawyers are more expensive. So anyway, but going back to the Yachtmaster, so I'm like, without my yacht rhodium, you know, and for a year and a half, people have been saying, let's see the state of the collection. I'm like, I don't have the fucking collection. I can't show anybody.
I just got to take this super chat. I'm sorry because this really pays for my things. Flip Mode 45, $15. O'Sheen, by the way, great watch on the Terrorist video. It is half the reason I recently bought a Mint 2531.80. Super impressed with this watch. Did not expect to love it so much.
It's a classic.
I agree.
Classic
I agree.
Watch. Classic watch. Although the reference on mine is 1681623. It's one slightly before.
Looser, $20. This is for the AC3 and the TTWC. Which is better? First Patek for a Rolex Heavily collection, which includes a Reverso, Patek 5235G, 5205G, or a 5127G. Oh, man, they're all cool.
Arch, I would boil it down to the 5235 and the 5172. The 517. You want me to pull these up, Arch?
Yeah, sure.
Pull them
Pull
up.
it up. Pull it up.
572 is a chronograph. The
Pull 'em out.
525 is an annual calendar.
Right.
Yeah.
So I say the 5235 is probably the most collectible in the future because it's a regulator dial annual calendar with a one-off movement from Patek. So that's going to be a surefire collectible in the future.
Yeah, that's a really cool watch too.
That's a 5172. It's the blue dial chronograph. But this is just fucking gorgeous. It's got a double
Oh
step
my
case.
god, that's the same one Paul Silesius has,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the triple
Yeah.
step lugs too, Arch. Fuck me, Dad. I get a boner every time I see that.
No, I would never even dream about this watch.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
And the movement on this is, I mean, it's superb. Look at this.
Yeah, I think this is the
It's
nicest
an
one.
amazing watch.
This is, in my opinion, it's the nicest, but most collectible, I think, will be the 5235 because it's one-off movement from Patek. They don't do this for anything else, and it's fucking gorgeous.
What
I
about the
love it.
5172? I think that's beautiful, don't you?
I'd get the Chrono. I mean, Patek Chrono is the one to get, or 100%.
Because
And
you
the
know they have
5205?
special.
That's just
They have a
nice.
special facility just to make the chronographs. They're very special.
Exactly.
Patek treats chronographs very, very special.
In my opinion, 5170 is bang per buck.
5170.
Look at this.
Bang per buck.
Oh yeah.
Look, that's the one, Arch. Oh my god, this is my favorite
If he
model
doesn't-
Patek.
If he doesn't
Which
like
one's
the
that? That's the 5230, isn't it? 5235?
Yeah, 5235. And by the way, guys, I just found this out a couple of weeks ago. It's also Tim Mosso's favorite modern Patek. I did not know that.
Which one? The 527? 5172? Oh, 523.
You
It's
got Doc.
incredible.
Hey, Doc.
What's up, Doc? I love saying that. I said that to him totally by accident once, and he never let me live it down. He's like, you planned that, didn't you? Or something.
what you did.
Right. It was
Got
totally
800
just came out. I
people
was just like, hey, what's up,
watching.
Doc?
800. Where are the thumbs up? Yeah, please like,
Beautiful.
subscribe, tell your friend. I'll just pull this up. I got to get the toilet break. Guys, I'll be back.
I tell you, Arch, you didn't complain about being off the air yet. It's been 2 hours. I like it.
Hey man, the money's coming in. That's all
That's
I
it.
care about. Box papers, stickers, $8. Watch YouTubers come and go. Enjoy watching the Legends live stream. Great show, guys. Absolutely. This show
Enjoy
is amazing.
it while it's live because you won't see it tomorrow. Actually,
He hasn't said anything too bad yet. Hey, O'Sheen, out of all the locations you've gone, what's been your favorite pairing of destination and watch that you've filmed together? Yeah, not necessarily the best watch, but the best pairing that you've had.
That's a good question.
It's really hard because the Alpinist in the Alps in the snow.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do? Like, it all works. Then, yeah, Verona with the CHNR, I felt like I found its only environment where it actually looks natural. Otherwise, it looks a little unnatural, that watch, even though it's a beautiful watch. The, you know what made less sense? Somebody mentioned the Omega and Trieste. Those watches didn't, the watch and the location didn't necessarily have anything to do with one another. I was looking for a link, but I couldn't find one. Yeah. And I made that video because I couldn't go to Vienna because this time last year, it was heavy lockdown. So I just made it out of desperation, and it wound up being one of the better videos. I don't know.
Submariner and Padova was a good one.
Yeah, Padova. Lean into the A, yeah. Padova. That was nice, yeah, because I went into the Galilei, all of that. Maybe one of the earliest ones, maybe Venice and the two-tone Daytona, because it's so royal and so golden. You know, that was one of the. I just got back from Vienna. I just shot in Vienna 4 days.
The Sea Dweller unboxing is still one of my faverice. I love that two-tone.
The Sea Dweller.
Yeah, that two-tone one. You made that one look so good. The two-tone.
Oh, the unboxing. Oh, yeah, because that was in Vicenza. Yeah, that was Rachmaninoff. The music. Yeah, the variations of the Paganini, which I could not find.
Do you like Sibelius?
Sibelius, yes. Yeah, I like Sibelius, yes.
Oh, what about, my favorite is that Russian guy, Rimsky-Korsakov.
Korsakov, yes.
Yeah, Rimsky-Korsakov.
Yeah,
he's my favorite.
The Sherazade.
That's it, man. I love you. Man, you know what? You're not just a boob. You know your shit. I'm testing you out there.
He's a musical man.
You'll get the Sherazade either on violin.
I love the Sherazade, don't you? That's the greatest piece of music ever written.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful.
What video was it when you went and there was a school playing music? You were standing outside.
That's right behind my house.
Right. I forgot what
they were
playing
video. Piano.
Was that what it was?
I'm looking for a piano room right now in Venice because I have this idea. I'm shooting this
video.
video.
You know what, O'Sheen? I don't even play the piano, but I bought a grand piano just to have one.
Which one? What did you get?
I got a Yamaha. It's very sweet. Sweet.
Is it
sweet?
Like
stupid. I'm not made of money. I'm not made of money like you, O'Sheen.
Did you get a grand?
Yeah, baby grand.
So it's a C5 or something? I don't know. It's a baby grand.
A little bit lower than that. It's a GM10, okay? It's a
GM10.
Okay. It's made in Indonesia. But look, you know what? It actually sounds really good. It's got a spruce springboard, and I love it to death. I just want to own and possess it. The kids played it. They're all into iPhone. It is a beautiful thing. You know that? I got to tell you, man, that is a beautiful thing. I love that piano, Yeah. And when I'm going to do a fraudster watch shop, I'm going to put it in the lobby. What do you reckon?
Beautiful.
So classy.
Oh, yeah, piano, of course.
I love the piano. I love my piano. You know that? That was the profit I made from selling my world annual calendar.
Oh, wow.
MJT, g'day, gents. $15. TTWC, great to see you on the channel. I sent you 2 of your videos to a friend yesterday as an example of Fuking amazing videography and music. Lady in White and Powder of the Dark Side. Amazing, mate. You are, I gotta tell you, you're an amazing guy. I gotta tell you, I really do love you. And I gotta tell you, man, I just organized a Tudor contract for you. You're the next face of Tudor.
And O'Sheen, MJT.
O'Sheen, I want a Burgundy. Can you get me a Burgundy 41?
You sold that watch.
Yeah, but I want to get it back again for free. Can you get me another one, Burgundy? O'Sheen? Or a GMT. Can you give me a Pepsi? Give me a Pepsi Light. Give me a Pepsi Light, and we are square.
All right, I'll set you up with one now that I have the contract with two.
Yeah. Okay, Tudor, you got to get it's $1 million a year, by the way. Don't forget that.
As soon as he gets his contract,
That'd
there
be
you go.
nice.
MJT 50. We did that one there, lady. We
Arch,
did that one.
we
Maisie.
love MJ. He's the one who got me the Bruce Wayne. He got Arch his sub. Arch the.
He's the
speed-
greatest guy.
Did anybody get the magazine, by the way? The On Plus, or is that available?
Can you
I'm sure
send
it's
that to
in
me? Can you
JJ
send
in
me
New
one?
York. I'm sure On
Can
Plus
you
is
say? I can't
available.
find that magazine.
What
Can you send me
magazine
it?
is
No.
it? Which
On
one?
Plus.
What's it called?
It's called Arena On Plus. It's
Spell
like-
it. I can't hear your accent. What is it?
Home.
O.
Home plus. HOME. Home plus.
No, it's
Plus.
got 2 M's.
Is a man for
Oh,
French.
it's 2 M's. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man in French. Yeah.
I'm French, Oshie, and I speak French. I don't know if you.
Oh, you speak? Parlez-vous français?
Wait,
I've been trying to.
Mon
I've been
père,
trying to
français,
brush
alors.
up on my French. I did an episode recently with this
I can help
French
you out.
girl I hang out with here, Chloe, and she lives here,
It's a very
and
French
it's all on
name. I dated a Chloe
pronunciations.
once.
I need to edit
That might
it.
be the difference. That might be why the doctor's not so friendly to you. I
Oh,
had
no,
a problem
that's
with a
nothing to do
doctor
with
as
it.
well. You know, then I lost all my luxury goods to her.
Hey,
Oh, really?
Oshie,
I've lost
if
a
ever
lot
you
of
want to
those
talk
shit.
dirty
You know what?
in
You know what,
French,
O'Shane?
I
You
got
and me,
Yeah,
are
I'll
the
ask
only
you that.
cool. O'Shane, me and you are the only two guys. I left suitcase Louis Vuitton pistons there.
Oh, you did.
I left an Hermes bag there. I was an
Yeah.
idiot. And you know what? I got it back. You know how I got it back?
Through the window.
I got a friend of mine who's in the mafia who got it back for me.
Breaking
I
and
didn't
entering.
ask questions. Okay, I got to be honest with you. You know something with these
Is that
bitches?
what I have to do?
With these bitches, sometimes you got to pay the mafia man just to get it back for you.
Is that what I
You got
have
it back.
to
You
do?
got it back. You got.
Couple super chats.
I'm embarrassed how much shit I gave this woman. You know what? It was all for a pair of breasts. Pair of breasts.
I know. I was
Red
in a
breast.
taxi in
Red
New York
breast.
one night, and the guy he got into a conversation with me, the driver. This was like 10 years ago, and we were chatting away, blah blah blah. I was
Yeah.
going through a breakup, and he was like, "You know, in the end, man, it's just a pair of tits and a pussy." He was like, this. I was like, yeah, "This is very basic chat," but in
Yeah.
a way, there's a certain truth to that. It's like, why would you get hung up? Why would you get all distracted over that?
Pair of tits and a pussy. I mean, you know what,
Yeah.
man? You know
Yeah.
what? Can I say this to you
good
confidentially
point.
now that I'm completely tanked?
No one's watching. Let's go for
No
it.
one's
Nobody's
watching.
watching.
I gotta tell you this. You know, recently I've actually discovered that my wife has got 500. We've got 600,000 in assets that I would lose if I got divorced. So I've become very fond of her. And I gotta tell you this. I said to her, you know, breasts and pussy. That's it. That's it. It's all I want in life. I'm a simple man. I don't even need complications, man. I'm a free hand sort of guy. And I gotta tell you something, O'Sheen. You are the coolest guy on YouTube in the what space. Poncing around Venice with an Amiga. With
That's the one
reloomed
video
hands.
you watch. That's the one you always refer to.
You know, it's
Clearly, you watch
just
one
so
video. When the lads
cool.
talk about Trieste and Panama and Cortina, like you have no idea.
My
what
favorite is
they're referring
still
to.
I like
Tina
that cigar
Fey
store
looking
you went
shop.
into. I like the
See,
cigar
just
store.
watch the
That's
vlog.
Cigar store. You know the
The
cigar
Tina-
store.
Yeah, Smoky Moses.
I love them, man. I love them. I
Yeah,
love
When
them,
he was
man.
filming the Italy lockdown videos, there's this shop girl. Okay, she looked almost identical to Tina Fey. It was actually
Tina
uncanny.
Fey.
How
People are
so-
asking about her
she
now.
was so
They're
hot.
saying
Yeah,
like
she's
now the lockdown is
David H, $5. O'Sheen, are you familiar with Frazioli pianos? Frazioli.
Fazioli.
Visit
They're
Sky-
very expensive.
You know what?
Oh,
They were
Jesus.
in Dark Shades of Grey. The dark sides of, you know, that grey
50
guy.
Shades
What's
of
the
Grey?
grey? 50 Shades of Grey. In the movie, he had a Fazioli. I thought.
Fazioli is very.
And-
they're like 50,000.
You know who else had a
60,000.
Fazioli? I don't know if
Sorry,
you've seen that
excuse me,
movie.
they're like 250,000.
Yeah, you know who had one? Is there in that movie where the judge, her husband, Stanley Kobeck, says to her, "I want to have an affair because you got no time for me." She's got a Fazioli.
She's got a Fazioli. You know,
Because
there's
I got a bloody
Fazioli-
Yamaha. I got a bloody Yamaha.
Yeah,
I got a
Yamaha.
bloody Yamaha. That's like someone
You
having
don't
a
even play
Ducati.
it though, so what do you care? What's the difference?
I want to hoard and possess. It's hoard and possessing it.
So
Sell
you
it,
should be
man. Your
hoarding
kids
and
have grown,
possessing
sell it.
a Fazioli or a.
I'd
or
rather be
Steinway.
hoarding and possessing a Fazioli. That's
A
exactly
New
it,
York,
man.
A New York Steinway.
You know, I fixed the elevator in the Steinway piano shop one time.
over in the store.
By the way, the
in-
New
yeah, in
York
Queens,
ones
yep.
aren't as good as the
Or
German
sh- or
ones.
the
You know
shop,
that.
the new shop
You know
down
that,
on-
don't you?
Right.
O'Sheen, the German ones are considered better than the
The
New York
Hamburg?
ones.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They don't come close. The Hamburg
What?
don't come close. Nah. To a New York Steinway? Stop it.
What?
You're out of your league now. You're out of your league. Shut your mouth.
Here we go. Mark P, £5 for O'Sheen. Which watch are you most emotionally connected to that you could never let go? It'd be that Tudor, because he just got the contract. He's going to earn $100,000 a year, and he's going to do nothing except show his bloody face on it.
Thank God. Thank God I don't have to show my abs or lack thereof. Probably the Seamaster 300M, the first of the luxury watches. Can you believe how nervous I was spending $1,500 on a watch? Like, think of that. Like, had I any idea of where I was going with this watch thing, it would have terrified me. But at the time, I was like, are you joking? What are you doing? And it still remains one of the great watches. One of the great watches. I have one of its cousins here, the 50th anniversary GMT, without the helium escape valve.
Hey guys, I got to catch up on these super chats. Mark P, £5 for O'Sheen. Have we done that one? Solus Art, £5.50. Big fan of O'Sheen and all you guys. I first watched the Pontiff 10 years ago, slamming tag. O'Sheen, have you ever purchased watches from Weir's in
never.
Dublin? Okay.
Never.
Next one.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
AP says $2. Used Gibson prices are insane, RN. As bad as Rolex.
Yes. Well, if it's a Gibson Standard or a Deluxe, of course, yeah.
Complicated Time, $5. Thank you, Complicated Time. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Sydney Marks Jr., $10. Wrists up, fellas. Who's got Tudors? Heritage Ranger delivered.
Shit.
Such an awesome watch on a bracelet. My Tudors are like gremlins. By the way, I'm wearing my wedding ring. I don't know if you noticed this. You know why? You know why I'm wearing my wedding ring?
$100,000.
$600,000. You know, there's 300 in. She's got 200 in super, and I've just went to a divorce lawyer last week, and he told me what she would get. And you know what? I love her. She's a beautiful woman. I've fallen in love with her again.
Gotcha, bitch.
MJT, did anyone catch the live vids of Roman or Eric? They have been taken down.
MJT, if you want that video, I have it downloaded. So if you contact me, I'll send it to you. If you want to see it.
Guys, we got 20 minutes to go. Then Roman. Then going. 20 minutes to go. Then timepiece, gentlemen. Sorry, JJ. Gentlemen's Hangout is going to stream.
Different gentlemen. Yeah, I'll drop the link towards the end, Arch. I'll drop the link.
20 minutes to go, guys. I want to tell you this seriously. I want to say it clear with O'Sheen.
Be right back.
I don't know anyone who's cooler than you. But the thing is, it's uncool to say you're cool. It's like the Morris Marina. When they said it was cool, it was a piece of shit. Did you ever own a Morris Marina, O'Sheen?
I did not.
Have you been in a Morris Marina?
I have not.
You have. You're in Ireland. How could you not be in a Morris Marina?
I don't know.
Allegra. Have you been in Allegro?
Probably.
Yeah. Same as a Morris Marina, okay? I got to tell you guys, seriously, this is the greatest YouTube show we've ever done. RJW, $7 Canadian. O'Sheen, how did you like Vienna? Was hoping to run into you on the street while you were there. Cheers, gentlemen.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah. You know, there's always
I heard there's a cafe in the Venice there that charges $1,500 for a cup of tea.
You just mentioned that an hour ago. Can I answer?
Yeah, what did you think? Is that true? Is that place, they really rip off tourists like that?
Listen, it's expensive. There, I will get. Sorry, RJW. I'll get to your question in a second. Archie, yes, the Florian and the Quadri, they're very expensive, but what you're paying for, it's not $1,500. It's, you want to sit down and have a coffee, you're going to spend $20 because it's sitting down. It's not the coffee you're paying for. It's the place you're paying for. It's magnificent.
I think these people got stuck with €1,000 bill.
Well, maybe they had some champagne or something. Something went awry.
Yeah, they had a piece of cake.
No, it's just a piece of cake is going to cost you $13 or something. It's just because it's fancy place, and the service is miraculous. You know, I've been there where the kokai, what do you call them, seagulls, they come down, they see your brioche, you know, You're having a brioche in the morning, and the silver service with everything's so perfectly.
I didn't even know what the fuck a brioche is.
Brioche is like a croissant. It's like a
Yeah.
croissant.
It's like a
I like
pastry.
that.
And
Brioche
it's
is a
soft and beautiful in the morning, you know, and you have your coffee. And these fuckers, these cocai, we call them here. They're called gabbiani which in real Italian, which is seagulls. They come down. They're evil. I used them in the Zero West video as a representation of the Nazis. They come down and they destroy everything. And I swear to God, I've seen incredible displays come out and then down come the cocai if you're not careful. And then they bring everything out again. This is like an $80 breakfast. And they bring everything out again free of charge because it's silver service. Anyway, to answer the question earlier, Vienna was incredible. I did not finish. I need to go back. I need to go back to Vienna and do 3 more days of filming. There was far too much stuff. There was the Klimt, The Kiss by Gustav Klimt. There was Picasso. There was Cézanne. There was Mozart's house. There was several of Beethoven's houses. Oh my God, the list is long. It was nuts.
Just very quickly, RGW $7. O'Sheen, how did you? We did that one there. Next one.
That's what he's answering. Hold on, let him finish his answer. The poor guy.
Yeah. Mozart's house, man. This is where Mozart lived in Vienna.
Mozart died there.
Yeah,
he died there.
Was Mozart a real playboy, or is that just bullshit?
He was a big drinker and a messer. The biggest playboy of all time in classical music was Franz Liszt. He was the first touring musician.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would tour and he would.
What about Rimsky-Korsakov?
in cold Russia, I don't know what he was doing. The women, I'm sure, were beautiful though.
Nino S, $5. Love the CHNR at Verona, O'Sheen. Nice to see you here, man. Also, the crazy girls on tour vid were pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a wild story, huh? I've got a lot of stories to put out there, guys. A lot of stories. I just need to get around to it. But there's a lot of cool
Ted,
stories.
$5. That's why I love the Pontiff. Simple man boobs and Bush is all he wants. Hoarding 250,000 pianos.
Hey,
That's Simple's Pontiff. By the way, you know my dream was never to have a piano. I wanted to have a huge organ in the house. A pipe organ.
Very massive instrument.
Yeah. A good pipe organ can be $1 million.
Ago.
You know that? A good pipe organ can be $1 million.
Yeah.
You know that?
The large organs of the world are.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine Archie going to play his organ every time another rodent bites the dust.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Anthony Napolitano, $2. Is this $1,000 stream? You betcha.
I mean, they're probably
Mark
approaching it.
Malik Diamond, $10. O'Sheen, what do you think of when you think of Archie? Same question back to you, O'Sheen. Archie, AC3, Paul Pluter.
What do I think of is what the Pontiff. Thou shalt.
Thank you so much.
Thou shalt bend and kneel. Thou shalt not answer back. Thou shalt respect one's elders.
I gotta tell you, O'Sheen, you're a cool guy, man. You're so cool. Cool is cool, you know? It just says C. O'Sheen. Did I ever tell you, you know, my friend who's slept with 7,000 women, he's recently become uncool. You got to be very careful with this. It's only a fleeting thing. O'Sheen, enjoy it whilst you can. It goes
I'll hold
away.
off at 6,998.
Hold off there, O'Sheen.
Friend Will.
Hold off there.
Stupid joke.
Is that your friend Will Darch?
No, that's Ian, the watch dealer.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. You know, Will Chamberlain, he said he slept with, 10,000 women?
Ian's got a problem. His wife told me they don't even sleep together anymore. I said, Ian, what the hell are you doing with her?
Sad.
It's he's 71 this year.
How old is she?
Complicated time, $5. O'Sheen, what recent vid while you stopped to point out Rush moment? I ended up listening to Rush all night long. Nostalgic. TTWC, great channel.
Cheers.
I gotta say, you are a cool guy, man. Coolest as a cucumber. But you know what? I like the uncool guys.
Me too.
Burbing Hard, JJ, Marco, and Tim. You guys are cool. You got cool.
Very cool bunch.
I wasn't sure where that was going.
They are so cool, man.
You guys are
extremely
not cool. None of you.
Yeah, because I never claimed to be cool.
That's the first thing you gotta do to be cool. You just pretend
Exactly.
you're not cool.
So
Malik
technically,
Diamond.
I
Never
met
said
Tim in
I'm
person.
cool
He's
in my
cool.
life.
Tim is cool. He plays.
No.
Tim plays it off like he's nerdy. I met him in
No.
person. He's a cool
That's
What
guy.
not
watch
true.
does he represent to you
I-
at your luxury live stream?
I
gotta
met
tell you-
JJ in person. JJ is so fucking cool.
JJ, you're in Brooklyn, right? Though.
Right now I'm in
Yeah.
Staten Island, but yeah, I'm from
Oh, you're in
Brooklyn.
Staten Island.
You're
Yeah, I
in
moved
Staten
here-
Island. You know how
Is that where you're from?
expensive the taxes are on Staten Island?
I moved here a couple of years ago. Was in Brooklyn for 30 years. So
Oh, proper.
Over
proper
30 years.
Brooklyn. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
right.
I love my Brooklyn, man. That's my borough, man. I mean, I spent more years there. Brooklyn
Yeah.
is my favorite
I'm al-
everywhere.
only 15 minutes away. I'm not that far.
Yeah, but it's a
Just hop
bit of
over
a
the bridge.
distance in culture. I dated a girl from I dated. A couple
How
of girls
many
from
women
Staten
have you
Island.
dated in your life?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I dated a couple of girls from Staten Island, and I always thought, these Staten Island girls. First of all, the borough girls are great because you're in New York. You date a lot of girls. They're not from New
Right.
York. They moved there from somewhere else, right? From anywhere else in the
Of
world.
course.
But then you find yourself a borough girl, and the borough girls,
Yeah,
the
they're
Queens
born and
girls
bred.
are solid, man.
Harlem. How about Harlem?
And but Staten Island, I always thought these girls are a little crazy. This is the kind of I dated one girl for a while actually, and I thought to myself, this is the kind of girl who, if I showed up at her doorstep with a knife in my hand full of blood in the rain, she'd take me in, clean the knife, wash me up, and hide the knife. And then when the cops came by, she'd say, "I haven't seen him." She'd be like that. Like
That's
they're-
a cool
they're
girl, you know
Hardcore,
that?
they're street girls. They're hardcore street girls.
Yeah.
Very kind of cool,
Amazing.
but also nuts. Also on the flip side of that coin is like they're angry at you.
Yeah,
They
they'll
call
cut
the
you.
cops and
Right.
say he's got a knife.
Right. They say
yeah.
he just tried to shoot me.
He
Meanwhile,
just
he
tried
didn't
to
even do
shoot
anything.
me, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Staten Island, man. Fuck, I have connections there, man. That's rough.
It's an interesting place.
It is. It is. Are you close to the ferry, or are you?
No, I'm out towards like the outer bridge. I'm on like the New Jersey end.
Oh wow! So you
Yeah.
have a nice view and all of that. You've like.
Nah, it's
nice-
not bad.
It's all right. Okay.
We got another super
Yeah.
chat. One more super chat.
Oh, I'm
Chats, here we
chuffed to
go. The
bits.
complicated time, $5. Could you please insult and bash the worm, TGV, for 60 seconds? I got to tell you, TGV, you are a piece of shit. You know that? You befriended me. You wanted to be friends with me. You wanted everything that the relationship could bring. But you abandoned me because you're a Satanist. You worship the
class.
devil. And I got to tell you honestly, I told you when ER paid me $1,000 to ban you. It was just for commercial reasons. You took it personally. You took it really bad. And I got to tell you honestly, I'm glad you're out of my life. I'm completely glad you're out of my life because you know what? I never liked you. The devil worship, the Satanism, it's all evil. There's a God. I'd rather be on GC's side than your side.
JC?
Arch, just because he did send us a good $10 super chat. He's asking what watch does he represent? Oshin. And Oshin, same question for
Tudor.
Archie.
He's Tudor. We just got him a Tudor contract, man.
Hey, Marco's gone sunglasses. Are we gonna go sunglasses?
I gotta get Watch Eric. I'm pulling my inner Watch Eric guy. So
Oh, you're right. He had that first.
I'm telling you, you look like the guy from Stealth Wealth Investing. If anyone's ever seen that channel, when he wears the sunglasses.
What watch does
Archie
represent me?
Luxury represent. It's got to be a Paddock, right? Paddock World Time.
Paddock.
It's got to be a slightly
Calatrava or World
undersized,
Time.
slightly less desirable model. I reckon a 5035 would be perfect. I am happy to represent 5035s.
Well, what's his name? John Reardon just started spooking that 5035 arch. You never know. You might be saying.
You know, I like something that nobody wants. I want something that nobody wants. That's what I
might be
like.
sitting on
I
the
don't want to be
gold mine.
cool. I never want to be cool. I chose the Polar Explorer because I never thought it'd be popular. It was a joke. You understand that, guys? I chose it because I never thought that thing would be popular.
Now it's popular. Big time.
We've got 7 minutes to go. Then JJ, you're taking over the script, aren't you?
DJ, look.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little after show after this. If I'll drop
We've
the
got
link in the
600
chat.
people watching. JJ, start posting the link now, please.
Hey, hopefully,
Post
I'll get
the
some
link.
subscribers, man. I got to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, man, we got to get some subscribers
check
happening.
Timeless Watch channel. You got to check out Theo and Harris, who was also on here. Check out Watch Cardinal. You know, I got to plug myself. You got to check out Gentleman's Hangout, Tim Wright, and Burping Hard.
I hit 2K subscribers today.
Nice.
And you didn't buy any from Mobar. I got to tell you, Timeless Watch channel. I got to tell you, man. If I got you to shoot a contract. Sorry, who's super chat? Super chat.
Anthony Napolitano, who said he missed us.
Yep.
We missed this. Super
Oh, we
chat.
missed it. Here we go. I need some private advice from you, Arch. My brother-in-law is tearing up my family and our family business. Just email me, ArchieLuxury72@gmail. I'll give you a call straight after this show. I'll give you advice. I'll tell you everything you need to know. And Paul Salesius, Arch, you on a different level, different cool filter, man. It's not going to last.
Yes.
It's not going to last. I can tell you this. It's like the Morris Marina. It's not going to last. It was going good, then it falls down. I know it. It can't last this like this, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. To be honest with you, it just can't last.
We're living in a simulation, Arch.
Paul Salesius, I love Paul. $5, Arch. Paul. What happened to Paul Salesius? Paul, are you different? Oh, different, cooler. Marco Diamond, Malik Diamond, $5. Oseen and Arch trying out a cigar lounge this Friday. What should I try? I tell you what, beginning of a new hobby, I would go for a Bolivar. I always found Bolivar cigars to be really good bang per buck and a great cigar.
Do they have
my
access
favorite
to Cuban? That's the big question.
Look, I got to tell you, Cubans, you've got to be a cigar aficionado. It's like going for a peaty Scotch. Unless you know what you're doing, you're not going to like it.
There's one that I tried really good, bang per buck. It's not super expensive. It's called the Ashton Symmetry by Arturo Fuente. It's based on the Opus 10, which is like $200.
Opus 10 is
right. So
expensive.
Yeah, but that one was like $25, $35. I don't remember what I paid, but somewhere in that range. It's not that expensive. Very medium body, easy to smoke, not a super long one.
It's Arturo Fuente.
Yeah, and it's called the Ashton Symmetry. Very
so
good.
he's a friend of Smoking Moses. If you look at the video where I talked to Smoking Moses, you'll see him on the wall. I'm gonna do a video with him. Aldo is his real name, and we're gonna smoke something heavy. Probably, I want to smoke an Opus. I've never had an Opus 10.
That's crazy.
Here we go. Hist 1378, $20. Great show, gents. One for the history books. Gotta go eat dinner. Getting out the good China. Most of you aren't on the joke. Everyone, drop in on JJ Gentleman's Hangout to find out more. There we go. We've got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. JJ, post the damn link. I'm dying for a wee-wee.
JJ, I opened this contest and I have that much left. Can you see how much I have left? So I'll hang out with you.
Come on, man. Get him on there.
Anybody watching who's interested in seeing my stupid head, come over to JJ's.
Thank you.
He's going to put the link into the...
The link is in the chat, gentlemen.
Can you please go across to him?
But it's in the private chat. It's in the regular chat.
O'Sheen, can you go across? Can you go across, O'Sheen?
I'm going to go across.
Because the guy is desperate. He's desperate for some viewers.
Yeah.
He's desperate for subscribers.
I'm happy to First of all, I
You
don't
know, you're
know
so
JJ.
cool, man. I gotta tell
don't
you,
know
man.
JJ, and I'm actually a fan of yours, JJ.
Well,
I
thank
actually
you.
like
Greatly
when you
appreciate it.
show up on the stream. I fucking think you're the
He's
man.
a good guy. Pine
So,
Baron,
Greatly
$5.
appreciate
Marco
it.
just landed and catching end of the show. Did you get my email from earlier today regarding Timepiece,
Yes,
gentlemen?
I did, and I read it.
Pine Baron, by the way, that bourbon was amazing. That was an amazing bourbon. I drank it all with Jerry, and we had really, oh, geez, did it make me angry. Malik Diamond at Archie Luxury Livestream. This video will be public. Yes, didn't catch the first half. I'm keeping it public. There's nothing said here that was bad. And you know what? I don't even care anymore. Guys, I want to wrap this baby up. Quickly, super chat now. Super chat. Very quickly. You got 2 minutes to go. I want to just thank you.
By the way, guys,
Tim.
if anybody wants to see the now deleted Roman Sharf video, I have it downloaded. So just go to my website, timwright.com, right here, and there's a button. Click that you want to see it. I'll send you the link. Another way is to subscribe to become a member of
Where's
my
JJ
channel.
gone? Where the hell is JJ gone? What's happening to JJ?
He might have just dropped off to go to the stream by accident.
JJ, come back on, man.
Amateur hour.
Hold on.
Amateur hour.
I got the link.
Because we got his show coming
You
up.
gotta close it
When he
off.
found
Yeah,
out
we
that
gotta
she was
close
coming
it
to
off.
his channel.
Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. This has been fabulous. By the way, Timepiece gentlemen, all I can say to you is please give the consignment watches back. Sell your collection, pay your debts, do the honorable thing. That's the most important thing to do there, is to just be a nice gentleman. Don't be an asshole. Okay,
I just had a heart
please.
attack. I thought I got booted.
JJ, we would never boot you because you are a loyal foot soldier. And I got to tell you, man, I love you. So now, post the link
even
now.
hear
Can
you
you
guys.
post the link?
I will post
Post
the link
the
right now
link.
in the chat.
Pine
Everyone,
Baron,
come on
O'Sheen.
over.
There we go. O'Sheen, Pine Baron, $20. Man, that's
Take care,
Pine
guys. I
Baron, you're
can't
so
actually
cool.
hear you. Your
O'Sheen
audio
for the win.
switched
Great
off.
guest. I love O'Sheen.
Thanks for having
O'Sheen is
me, Arch.
O'Sheen, you're welcome anytime you want to come on
Thanks,
here.
Marco.
Anthony
You're the
Napolitani, $2.
Lovely
Congratulations, Arch,
meeting
on
you
being
guys
right this
down
time.
below.
Okay,
I'm
guys,
not
I'm going to end it
saying
now.
already.
We'll see you
Have a good night, guys. I'll come over
tomorrow,
to
guys.
JJ's
Yeah, guys.
thing while I
Thank
finish
you.
my wine.
I'll drop the link in the